Ruin has come once more to the Sundered city. And right now, in a small red brick tower, it is slowly, meticulously disassembling a wooden block puzzle. Behind it, a young tiefling girl argues with an older, sterner elven adult who seems intent on wiping imagined dust from her young charge's cheek. Past them runs a young boy chased by a gaggle of fairies and sprites, yelling, "Catch me!" The old elf chuckles. In a quiet corner, or as close as you can find in a circular room, a dirt-caked elven teen mixes fizzing chemicals. The solution bubbles and spills, eating a little into the stone floor. Sheepishly, they hope nobody has noticed, and apart from us, nobody has, because a young Memenek girl has jumped on a box, eager to recite a new verse, and upset that the adults seem preoccupied. And at the window, those adults mutter, their hands twisting in short, snap movements, their eyes ever skyward. In fact, the sky has been subject of much debate in Korakii for the past 3 days, for it has been that long since the great flying marble castle first appeared, its gargantuan brass horns blaring, and projecting the voice of one that calls itself Jericho. Be not afraid, it had said, and so the children at least weren't. After all, none of them had lived longer than 18 years, perhaps this just happens sometimes. Nonetheless, the more perceptive youngsters had noticed their elders' pinched faces, their muttered conversations, their talk of running, but to where? It all seemed like something beyond them. The adults would surely handle it. There was a whole guild of adventurers in the city, and this is what adventurers do best. Right now, our brave heroes are at the principal school for adventurers, the Guild of Icon's Adventurers Initiative. Here, the brightest...
Just can't stop trying to make money.
She just can't stop doing it. Here, the brightest, strongest, and most foolish children temper their steel under the watchful tutelage of Aetos' noblest heroes. For a modest fee, of course. And now, let's introduce your characters. We shall start first with Pixel, who is playing Ruin. Who are you and what do you do?
It's me, Ruin. I'm the big bad evil guy from Guild of Icons 1. Specifically in the second form that they took as a dragon at the very end of the campaign.
I said to everyone, make heroes. And this is what I got. Welcome back to the Guild of Icons, everyone.
It's not my fault that they don't understand that destroying the world is a part of nature.
That is true. That is true. Okay. Meanwhile, currently being chased by a small gaggle of fairies, Fennix, what are you up to?
Fennix is being chased by fairies and then like getting to the end of the room, or I guess going around in a circle because this room's a circle, and then turning around and chasing the fairies and just repeating this over and over. Fennix is a summoner, and specifically a summoner of the Circle of Spring, which is all focused on fae creatures. And it's not just fairies; it's sprites and puddles and all sorts of weird fae as well.
Puddles.
Yeah, I can. It might be in the next level. I specifically can summon like a puddle. Great.
All of us can summon a puddle, Ben. It's called pissing.
I've summoned a puddle right now.
Meanwhile,
I didn't realize that Piss Your Pants Thursday was going to be quite so relevant so early on.
See, I always
it's
thought
a fantasy
Wednesday,
campaign where we could do what we want.
Piss your pants.
This is how we're choosing to spend our time. Meanwhile, in, as I say, as quiet a corner as you can get in a circle, we have Acorn. Who is Acorn and what are they up to?
So Acorn is what is known as a woad elf. They look kind of like a wet cat. It's very evident that they have allergies. Anytime they're not in the woods, they get allergies. And
reverse hay fever.
Yeah, reverse hay fever. And yeah, they're in their teens. They're really lanky, but they keep trying to like hide in their own form.
This is the beginning of 6 to 8 sessions, everybody.
I love that you've made an alchemist character who has allergies. This is great.
Yep.
Yeah.
The entire reason why they're even going into alchemy.
Specifically,
Fantastic.
allergies in really sterile environments.
Yep.
We're now going to go to Raps, who is currently being fussed over by their guardian. Raps, who are you, and how do you feel about this situation?
Well, yeah, I'm Raps of the best friend beast monster hunters. Kind of a family trade, bit redundant now. There's adventures everywhere, but hey, yeah, what it is, right? Doomed industry. Parents won't let me train for anything else.
Following in your parents' footsteps, but constantly dogged by a meddling butler, who is currently at the moment, just has gotten a handkerchief and has spat on it and is desperately trying to get some mud off of your cheek.
Ignoring the mud all over the rest of them.
Yeah.
I'm Raps, and my life is so hard. I have a butler who cares about my appearance too much, and my lobster is too buttery.
By the way, if anyone needs to be sold on draw steel as a system, like meddling butler is just like a complication in a list of 100 complications that you can just give a character.
You could be part tree.
No, that was last campaign.
Speaking though, on her literal soapbox, Vesta, what are you doing at the moment?
Well, the first thing is, you got this story all wrong. The room isn't round, it is square, and we are in corners. All of us in different corners.
The tower that you're in suddenly shifts and changes shape so that there are corners, and everyone moves suddenly to the corners.
Yeah, and it is a square, and we are all in different corners.
Yeah. It's a square, and all 5 of you are in different corners.
Correct.
You know, I thought I hit peak creepiness with Morgan, but this is just that child from the Twilight Zone. It's just like wants something and it happens.
Wait, are you talking about Talia or Nick?
Yes.
Both.
Vesta is a Drawsteel Bard, a troubadour, and her subclass is the Auteur. They are the only subclass in the entire game that is aware that this is a shared fiction, and they are writing it. And so,
Oh my god.
strictly speaking, what says goes. There are limits, I might add,
There are
Talia.
Protagonist syndrome much?
Well, no, they're more the narrator than the protagonist, aren't they?
Yeah, very much the narrator. So you're all suddenly the world is changing around you, but though the
That's the way
adults
it's always been.
fretted and fidgeted, that day was an ordinary school day for the children, when the sky turned white gold and the world ended. What came after is a blur of heat and light and rubble and noise. The wards held but for a moment, and Icon Tower fell not long after. But the children lived, even if their guardians didn't. Some interminable time later, as your mouths cake with dust and tears and broken masonry presses down on you, you hear a familiar voice, panicked and pained. Children? Children? Are you there? It is the voice of Hannah, your combat tutor. Once a famous adventurer before time and injury left her to care for the next generation. What do? You are all trapped under rubble. Constance is there with you, Raps. She had dived over your body to keep you safe. She is alive, to be clear. I've not just, like, entirely removed your complication before the game starts.
Hang on.
Just, nope.
New
Suck
complication.
Done.
Friend death.
Gone.
Bridgeworth, you're crushing me. Smothering, even.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Terribly sorry. Yeah. I can't really move, Lady Fronzak. I'm doing my best.
It's Raps.
Oh, of course, Lady Fronzak. Yes. We are sort of wrapped together at the moment, but I'll do my best to sort of shift and that hurts. And you hear in the distance.
Okay. I need to push myself out of this situation now.
You hear in the distance Hannah shout, I can hear you, and is starting to head towards you as Constance is sort of trying to shift over. Okay, all right. Well, I think if I push really, really hard, nope. That shoulder is broken. I fear we're going to be here for a little bit until we're rescued. But don't worry, I have in my if you can reach my left pocket, I have something that I think will make this a lot easier.
It's a little joke book.
It is a little boiled sweet that you may have.
How is that going to help?
I find a boiled sweet helps everything go by. Do you not know the little song that the troubadours sing? Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Tell me now.
You know, if you're in the market for creating,
original.
if you are trying to create a character on par with Raynar Bogcleave, you are succeeding currently.
I've got to.
This has to torment me.
The book tells me I must annoy Bree at every opportunity. It's not related to the complication. It just says it, page 1. Anyway, there is
really care about their players.
They really care about me specifically. So there is another scrabbling noise and the sound of rock slides, and you see daylight. It strikes you like one of Gargoyle's mechanical training dummies. Though the air tastes of ash and death, it is fresh and a welcome relief. And standing silhouetted against the light, for it is blindingly bright, is Hannah, leaning against her sword cane, her chest heaving from the exertion and her face pallid.
Combat instructor?
I ran as soon as I could, and you can tell she's leaning heavily on the sword cane. There's a good deal of trouble, Raps. I shan't sugarcoat it. And Constance steps to her feet and says, well, why not? Little sugars never hurt anyone. And she goes, where's young Ruin? And she runs off to lift Ruin out and dust it off.
I need not your help.
And pulls you into a hug. Meanwhile, Hannah is watching this and kind of looking between Raps and Constance Butterworth, Breadworth, not Butterworth, Constance Breadworth, the butler, and looking back at you and going, what? Why was your butler took you to school today? Right. She holds out a stick to Fennix to help him up.
So I think Fennix is like, if he's buried a little bit, he just summons a string of pixie bell ringers, and like they just minion bridge him, like
bridge him back up,
a line right through all the rubble and up to the top. He's like, "Oh, I'm fine."
You get
fine.
you're sort of being passed through this tunnel of fairies, each of them making a sort of tinkling noise, of course, because they are bell ringers, as you go past, and then you're back up. Yeah, there's this like this wonderful chime, like, and there's Fennix. And then she reaches down and, leaning on her cane, hefts up Acorn and Vesta, who had been sort of pressed together under the same bit of masonry, and she says, "We're going to find somewhere safe. Before we do anything else, we have to get you to safety. There's not much left."
Much of what?
Of the city.
What happened?
She takes the cane, points it up into the sky at the massive castle floating above the city. It seems our enemy has weapons we could never have predicted. And there is a loud blaring horn that echoes throughout the afternoon.
Is it a horn weapon?
She turns to Acorn. "We need to get to safety, but I'm going to warn you, I am in no position to fight." She gestures to her leg, which has been crushed by masonry. "I can get you there."
Do you need help? I could probably do something like a splint.
"I'm fine with the cane. I need
you need
you
me to
to
carry
be
you?
quiet and to lay low. To not take
Okay.
any risks. All right? There's a
I'm
sanctuary.
the best at being quiet.
Vesta, I'm going to need you to play a little game, okay? And that is called be really, really, really fucking quiet. Do you understand me?
Fine.
Okay. We're heading for Bastion. You know the area? It's the old quarter. It's where the fort is. The walls are thicker there. They might have survived. I heard some were heading that way before. Maybe we'll meet up with them. But I need you to be careful. Don't take any risks, because I won't be able to stop you or stop what happens to you. Do you understand me?
No risks. Go ahead.
And she points her cane at Ruin and says, "You come along. I'm not letting you leave my eyesight." And there's real
If only-
venom there.
If only you couldn't have been able to stop me so long ago.
I was a child.
Oh, you say that, but I remember you. Yours was the face that did me in.
You remember a friend of mine who looks surprisingly like me and nothing more. Now come along. All right. We're going to do our first bit of actual dice rolling as we are entering something called a montage test. A montage test is a group challenge. You are trying to traverse the city. There will be many things trying to stop you. So, here's how montages work. You will have a goal, a number of successes that you want to get to. Okay? That goal for you lot is 7. You have a failure limit, and that is 5. Fail 5 times as a group, and you will end the montage in failure. Don't worry. That's not necessarily game over. It just means things will be worse for you next time, okay? 3 possible successes, or end conditions. Total success, all right? things go great, all right? You will have a wonderful time. You'll gain victories that can turn into XP. Partial success, there'll be complications, but still, generally you succeed. And total failure, you will not do very well at all. Normally, I would tell you what happens on a total success, a partial success, and total failure. That's a secret for now, because you don't know what awaits you on the other side of the city. Now let me set the scene. Collapsed rubble blocks the easiest routes through the city, and each step risks triggering a noisy landslide and the arrival of angelic scouts whose lights flitter above the ruined city like fireflies, searching for survivors. Meanwhile, the castle in the sky continues to rain cannonballs onto the broken city. What you do, there are 2 rounds. You have 2 rounds total. Each of you will make 1 check each round. You can either make a check, pass, which you might want to do because there are complications for failure, or you can assist someone else. When you make a check, you'll use one of your characteristics, and if you have an applicable skill, then you can describe how you use that skill. You'll add that as well. Skills add +2 to your result. And then I will check them against a little table that tells me whether you succeed or fail and whether there's complications and rewards and things like that. And then we'll tick it up. So, the only other thing is you can't use the same skill twice. You can use a skill someone else has used, but you can't round 1 use the lift skill and then round 2 use the lift skill. So, starting round 1, who would like to go first? As a reminder, there is collapsed rubble blocking the easiest routes through the city. Each step risks triggering a noisy landslide. There are scouts looking for you, and the castle is continuing to rain cannonballs onto the city. Pick any of those things or something else that might be able to help you and describe what you're doing. This is a montage. It doesn't need to be in strict time order. We're just sort of flitting between various scenes. I recommend the first person to go has played this game before. Just gonna say that.
Would I be able to make a nature check to get a feel of the direction of the wind and where it's most easily flowing so that we can avoid blocked off routes?
What has the wind got to do with blocking various routes through the city?
I don't know. I thought it sounded good enough.
It sounds great if you're perhaps on a boat, but I'm not certain I follow on how it lands masonry. But if you could explain that.
if it was being blocked off by rubble and blockades in the streets.
Like a cave-in sort of thing.
Like a cave-in, and the wind has...
Through.
So it points you towards the direction where there's free space.
Okay. You can try this if you want. It's going to be intuition. You can add that skill. It is going to be a hard test because it's not a very good use of your skills for this.
Okay. That's a 9.
A 9! So, with rolls in this game, there are 3 specific tiers of results. So, you don't even have to tell me the number, although do say it is dramatic. But if you get 11 or less, that is tier 1. If you get 12 to 16, that is tier 2. 17 or above, tier 3. And a natural 19 or 20 is a crit. So do let me know. You can crit at any time. So with a 9, that's tier 1. On a hard test, failure with a consequence, I'm afraid. So we're going to mark a failure down. So 1 out of 5. Don't worry, you've still got plenty of time. You listen to the wind and you hold up a finger and you sort of feel it moving around. And everyone else is looking at you going, what on earth are you doing? And you go, oh yeah, it must be this way because the wind's blowing this way, and it must be going through the cracks and that sort of thing. Hannah points to the fact that the sky is overhead, and that there presumably is quite a lot of wind going on. But says, all right, let's follow. You end up getting a little bit lost, and you lose a bit of time, and that will be important later.
Okay. Can I use monster lore to just try and work out what's going on with these scouts we're trying to avoid, and maybe get some idea of how to avoid them better?
Sure. So yeah, if you want to avoid the patrols, monster lore is an interesting one. Things that might work better: sneak, hide, navigate. But yeah, no, let's go monster lore. Interesting. We're gonna take reason as the characteristic on that one.
Okay. I've shot myself in the foot here. I have -1 to reason. So that's +2 from
+2 from skill.
So that's +1 total. And I've actually got the specialist perk, which means I have a double edge on test me to recall lore using monster lore. Would this count as that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll go up 1 tier. That's what a double edge does.
Yep. Okay. That's a 14 total.
14 total, that's tier 2. But that will increase by 1 to tier 3.
Yeah.
That is a success. As it was a hard test, you don't get a reward. But yeah, you are watching these lights that are floating around. You can't really tell exactly what they are, but there have been books detailing dozens and dozens of monsters. Many of them are in both your home and also in the guild's halls, where you've spent a fair bit of time reading and revising them. And you realize that what you're looking at here is you are looking at a spirit orb. It is a spy, essentially, for the angels. They can see through it. It is itself not particularly sentient or sapient, but it is being controlled. And so that means you can watch it and you can start to develop a pattern around it.
Is there a way that I can kind of assist Raps in that? Because I have a whole bunch of like hide, sneak skills, and alertness.
As she's already rolled it, no.
Oh, okay.
But absolutely in
fair.
the future, there is definitely a way to assist. However, as you have all those skills, you might be better off doing it to sort of lead through, maybe
Scout out a trail.
Scout out a trail, yeah, that sort of thing. Hiding and sneaking is great for that. It would be either agility or intuition would be the characteristics for that.
Okay.
So you're sort of scrabbling over ground and that sort of thing. So yeah, if you want to roll that, it would be 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
Then your agility or intuition modifier. And then +2 because you have a skill.
Because it's 2.
Okay, so add +4 because you've got a skill.
Okay. That's a 19 plus
9. Oh, is that
4?
natural 19?
Wait,
Natural 19, yes.
That's a crit.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
Yay.
there we go. First roll is a crit. Crit gets the same result no matter how difficult the test is. As this is the first time any of you are using a skill even remotely appropriate to the challenge ahead, this was only a normal difficulty test. But even if it had been hard, you get success with a reward. So you are you're rushing through relatively quickly. You've got that sort of elven light step. You're hopping over various small jumps and finding really good ways to proceed. That's 1 success. I am also going to grant you a consumable item that you find.
Delicious.
So because there's a lot of rubble around, there's a lot of broken areas, you gain a little consumable item, which I will get you the details for in just a second. Because I've got to
It's
go and actually...
antihistamines.
It's not antihistamines.
It's antihistamines.
There
It's
is
just mint.
something like that, and I was tempted. No, I'm gonna give you a black ash dart, which you find in the house of what must have been an old rogue. A black ash dart is an item that you can throw, and then you teleport to where you. Oh, sorry, you throw it at someone, and then you teleport them.
Ooh,
So I
that's
will.
cool.
I'll put the rules into our Discord. There There you go. You can ignore the stuff where it says item prerequisite. That's crafting rules. You don't have a recipe for it.
Okay. Thank you.
There we go. Okay, very nice. So, successful with a reward. I can talk. This leaves Fennix and Vesta.
Yeah. Fennix is going to summon a sprite Dandanite and send it off to search for rumors and to try and get intel from the enemy and find out if he can find out any of their plans, where they might have
very nice
to not run into.
Very nice.
Fairy whispers.
Okay. Using fairy whispers. And when these things happen with your minions, do they use your stats or do they use the minions' stats?
I
would assume the minions, but you never know.
I mean, it doesn't specify.
If it doesn't specify, it'll probably be the minions.
But,
okay.
Effectively, I do a power roll for this and get +2 on it.
Okay. Do me a power roll then.
Okay. That is a 8. That's a tier 1.
Tier 1. Okay. As that was risky, I am putting that as a hard test. So that is unfortunately a failure with a consequence, and that consequence is that now the patrols are coming thicker and faster in your direction. That fairy has unfortunately died.
Oh.
And so you better get used to your minions dying. It will happen a lot.
Oh, it hurts Fennix every time.
It hurts Fennix every time.
He feels when
though.
it's gone. He's like, oh,
you feel it.
This is what happens when you send a fairy out on a covert mission, and it's one of the fairies that's going like, catch me, catch me.
Well, they do. They do.
This is why I sent one of the ones that's not a bell ringer.
So you're at 2 successes and 2 failures at the moment. We have Vesta. What's your plan?
The concept of Vesta terrifies me. You can just change reality.
So they're coming towards us, yeah?
Yeah.
Escape artist skill.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
just gonna fucking run.
Yeah, you're just going to get out of there using escape artist. That's a really good use of escape artist. Absolutely. I think traditionally it's for if you're bound, but I think this works here as well. I'm going to consider this one. I think it's a medium test. You get very few easy tests in Draw Steel. Usually it says instead of an easy test, just don't make them roll. I think in this case it's a medium test. Give me 2d10 plus this would be agility.
Agility, yeah. +2. We get a really terrible 8.
We're just getting them all out of the way.
That's gone great.
We're getting them all out of the way. That is a failure, but no consequence because this is a medium test. So you just get a failure. Nothing extra gets added on. Wonderful. This is going wonderfully for me. Everyone has now gone, with the exception of Hannah, who is your sage follower. As a sage, they get to act in montages. So I have given you the stats of Hannah. I put it in there. Check the pins. One of you has to decide what Hannah is doing. What is the butler doing? The butler is acting in combat, not right now.
Okay.
The butler will do something soon. I promise you that. I've been saving up. I don't want to do all the butler things all at once. You know, I want to meet them out a little bit. I want to annoy Bree gradually throughout the entire session.
Okay, so if Hannah's going to do anything, you might want it to be in the intuition or presence camp.
I mean, I was going to say that of her skills, probably lead is the most appropriate one here.
Yeah. Okay.
You heard the cat's in the correct direction.
Okay. That sounds good then. Well, that's presence, and that is lead. So one of you please roll for that.
I can do it.
Somebody roll. I'm scared. I failed.
Make it dramatic.
Bree's doing it. Bree's rolling for Hannah.
So I believe we have some sort of resource that lets us re-roll. Is that correct?
That's right. I haven't told you about this, but yes, you do. You have hero tokens. You have 5 of them.
I forgot about that.
1 for each character.
Except in Guild of
And-
Icons, they're called Heros tokens.
Herod, you have Heros tokens, and you may
like that.
spend one to reroll any test. You can also spend one to take a recovery for free, for example, should you be dying. So bear that in mind. You know,
How do these recharge? Are they that
one
rare?
you get them every session.
Okay.
I can give them to you as rewards when you get a success with a reward, but I don't have to. I can also give them to you for, you know, any time you'd give out inspiration in D&D.
Yeah.
But I
like
don't
that.
have
So
to.
yeah, I rolled a natural 4. So is anyone okay if I spend that to re-roll it?
Don't ask,
Sure.
just do it.
Please.
Don't ask, just
Yeah,
do it.
do it.
No
Okay.
one ever uses all of the hero tokens. Just do it.
You know, Bunny, I've got a fantastic idea that will add drama to so many areas of the world.
Okay, that's way
It's
better.
a token system.
That is a 13.
A 13. Okay, tier 2 result. Success with a consequence. But we do have a success. You've got even successes and failures right now. And I am going to take another consequence. So Hannah starts to lead you towards Bastion, but she is slow, obviously, because she is hobbling on a recent leg injury. And that slows you all down. But that is round 1 of your montage test. Congratulations. Congratulations. There is an interruption, however. As you're traversing the city, you reach a hastily erected barrier, 3 carts on their side. An old human with a bristly white handlebar moustache and a conical steel helmet stands firm in a shiny breastplate, holding a pike and smoking a pipe. Occasionally he glances at the sky and winces. Hannah scratches the back of her neck. There's magic here, she says. I can feel it. The guard barks to an order. Approach and state your business and be quiet about it. He says that very loudly.
If I approach him, my null field give him like a negative vibe.
Not technically speaking. You should be okay.
Okay. I'll approach. I wasn't afraid of anything.
Hannah reaches out to try and stop you, but you sort of slip out of her grasp, and you approach. Yeah. What do you say?
What is your business here?
Here? You mean the Sundered City Autonomous Zone?
Please elaborate.
Were you looking at the first and perhaps last resistant holdout against the Angels?
I look unimpressed.
It's like it's a couple of collapsed carts. I mean, Hannah mentioned there was magic here, but there's just a couple of collapsed carts. It's a really basic barricade. There are some people in the back who are also wearing helmets that are like rolling barrels around. You get the feeling this hasn't been completed yet. Yeah. Tell you what, give me an intuition test, please.
4.
4. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing special about this place.
I mean, yeah, there is nothing special to me.
No.
So Fennix will step up and using his human ability of naturally detecting the supernatural, will just be like, Hannah, where is it? And just like feel out for magic.
Hannah gestures at like the cart and just like the whole thing. You can feel it, can't you? Back of your neck stands on end. Oh, it's magic. It's got to be, or ghosts, I guess, but probably magic.
It's a waste of whatever paltry time you have left.
I mean, am I detecting anything specific supernatural here?
No. There's some magical effect going on here for sure, but you're not getting anything of the sort of the very specific keywords that you can look for. You definitely feel the magic here, though.
Ren, you're being too polite here. I just walk up to the guard and try to grab the front of his shirt and put him down to my level and say, look, we need to get to the Bastion. You're in our way. Move.
Okay. Give me a might test, please.
I thought that was the guard for a second. Just okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, so might. +1 to that. Can I use intimidate for this?
Oh, yes. You can absolutely use intimidate for this.
Okay, +3.
And it's a hard test.
17.
17 on a hard test is a success. Very nice. I'm going to tell you right now, he's not going to let you through, but he's not going to stab you in the face. Which is probably what he would have done otherwise. He's like, all right, you want to get through? Well, this is hardly a beggar's refuge. What do you got? Like for like, fair trade. What do you offer?
Can I use a signature here?
What is the signature?
The signature is... Pressure points. You strike a key nerve plus just to leave your foe staggered.
Make me an agility test, please.
I help out by also doing face strike.
No, because this is something else. I'll explain in a sec why not. Ordinarily you would be able to help, but I've just crit on mine, so this is not going to go well for you.
Okay. That is a natural... Wait, hold on. Hold on. I rolled 2 9s. I believe that's an 18.
Yep, and I crit, so I've rolled higher, I'm afraid. But I'm not critting for the person you're attacking.
A natural 8. Oh wait, no, a natural 18. Sorry, that's it. It'll be a natural 19 or a natural 20. Plus my roll, that's 20.
Yeah.
Still not a crit.
Still not a crit, I'm afraid. The person who has crit, though, you're lucky, is not the guard. It's Constance Breadworth, who seeing you rev up an attack, grabs you by the scruff of your neck and pulls you backwards. And goes, "Young miss, you must be polite. The family home may be in ruins right now. It might be in serious trouble, but you won't get anywhere if you're not being polite and making good connections."
Bredsworth? Can't you see he's clearly a monster of some sort?
Fronzak, this is not a monster. This is a guard of some kind.
Exactly.
They're here to protect us. Hold on a second, and she pulls Raps aside and goes, "Fronzak, you understand that as a wealthy member of society, the cops are on your side, right?"
Don't call me Fronzak. It's Raps.
Sorry, Lady Bestfriend. You understand that they're doing everything they can to keep you in power. You must be nice to them. Occasionally give them medals, shake their hands and ask how they are and what they do, and make a small joke, and then forget about them later. But you mustn't antagonize them. If they ever realize that the lower classes can rise up against you all, they'll do it in a heartbeat. They outnumber you. You must always be polite.
By the way, folks, there's no messages in the Guild of Icons.
Sorry, what was that, Brie?
Can't I just side with the lower classes?
No. Gods, no. Have you seen them? Have you smelled them? Oh. Good heavens. Look, what you have to do is you just go back there. Why don't you try negotiating, all right? Like a business deal.
Okay, a business deal. Fine.
Okay. maybe do it from a little bit of a distance.
Fine.
The guard has retreated to behind the cart and gestures to a handful of archers on the roof and says, don't try anything, actually.
Okay, then.
I still look unimpressed.
Okay, I'm going to curtsy, bow, and what have I got in interpersonal? Okay, I am dreadfully sorry about my demeanor. It has been a stressful day. What would you say a fair toll is? Do you require food?
Well, what have you got?
What have I got? Well, I turn to Hannah. What we got?
Not much. I've got... Well, the cane, I suppose, is valuable, but I'd rather not lose it at the moment. I need to stand on it. Maybe you can offer a favor, or... I don't know.
So, Vesta's gonna approach, hand outstretched, holding a bottle cap. And, basically, I'm going to be presenting it as a medal to the finest guards in all of the city. Only ones brave enough to stand up against the angels. The only ones keeping our streets safe. I'm angling to use forgery and lie and perform.
Okay. What we're going to do, it sounds to me like you are now negotiating and not attacking from a distance.
Yes.
All right. Well, good news. There's a very special kind of gameplay called negotiations. We're going to do one of them.
Hey.
So, you are trying to negotiate with someone whose attitude, pardon me, whose attitude is neutral. So, you haven't antagonized him too much. He was friendly until you tried to attack him once. His interest is 2, his patience is 3. So, what happens is you each take turns providing arguments. These are reasons or offers. It can be, hey, let us go because we're kids. It's the right thing to do. That sort of argument is good. You can also go, if you let us go, I have just found this black ash dart. I will give it to you. That's also an offer. Or, any kind of offer, right? Every NPC has motivations and pitfalls. You do not know about them to start with. Before you make an offer, you can make a test to try and work out one of their pitfalls or motivations. Okay? It is not an easy test. But usually the complications aren't too bad. You can also work it out through talking. This is an organic thing. You don't have to go strictly by the rules. You can just talk and chat. And we've already, I think, altered his patience and interest a little bit through play. And you can use all your abilities and things like that. But when you make an offer, you have to give me a full offer. I will ask you for justification if you give me half. Don't worry, I'm not going to penalize you. If you trigger one of the pitfalls, you're going to lose 1 patience and 1 interest. And they'll explain why that you've annoyed them. If you hit a motivation, you'll do a roll using one of your skills to sort of convince them. And that's an easy test. So you'll get a good result if you appeal to a motivation. If you try to make an argument that has no motivation or pitfall that attaches, you still make a test and you can still succeed through that motivation. But it'll be harder. Okay? And you want to just get their interest as high as possible before their patience runs out. When their patience runs out, they'll give you a final offer, and that's that. And you can get the interest up to 5. If you get 5, they're like, yeah, come on through. I'll give you some supplies. All right? If you get a 0, you're going to get fired on by the archers. So you take it in turns to make arguments. You're going to get a lot out of the interpersonal stuff here. Double check your perks as well. Some perks will offer benefits during negotiations. But yeah, starting off though, this guard will say, well, look around you. All is rubble. Where are the politicians and the diplomats or even the army? We are all who remain, and we cannot make peace with the angels without becoming a big enough thorn to warrant a parley. If you can give me weapons, if you can give me magic, if you can give me power, maybe we can do something about it.
Okay, GM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a roll to try and ascertain his motives using history? Just to, take in his sort of how he's dressed, that sort of thing, work out what he might do and what's making him tick.
Not
you
history,
voted for
no.
degree 53 years ago.
I'll take a reason test, but you can't add history to this. As he is alive now, it is not history. Culture, maybe.
What about read person?
Read person would work. Read person is great.
Would you like me to do it then? I have read person.
Yeah, I'll let you do it because I don't really have anything specific for sort of just reading people.
Well, you could always make
As you
arguments
say.
using other skills afterwards once the troubadour has learned something. So yeah, this can be reason, intuition, or presence. This sounds like intuition, but I'll
presence.
allow presence for
Yes.
read person. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. That is a 14.
Okay, what's your approach? How are you trying to learn this using presence? Are you going up and like, well, what can I say to you that'll have you walking away in a brand new car sort of style, or what's the approach? Yeah.
I think Vesta's gonna be kind of using the space. So, yeah, pacing around this sort of stage that we've got kind of between us, and just really trying to get a look at.
Stage. Yeah.
Exactly, but we've got almost a proscenium arch kind of here. You can see it just above the cart.
You didn't see it
It's just
before, but there
there.
is one now. Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, and just kind of
Ruin, how do you feel about this? A lot of creation going on around you.
I find some rubble and I just slink under it into the shadow and watch angrily.
Fair. Okay. I think that's great. So you're using the space and you're sort of getting everyone into an almost into a sort of theatric frame of mind. Yeah. Okay, roll presence, please, and you can add your skill. You can add read person.
Yep, that was the 14. Yeah.
14. You learn no information, I'm afraid.
Great.
So you already have a guess at what he's
Come
looking
out
for,
of
so
there.
you can start making an offer now. You cannot do another read person until you've made an offer.
Vesta just kind of puffs and stomps and walks away.
Erin,
If
come on,
I
you can't
may,
stay under there.
Go for it.
So Acorn's just kind of gonna look around and see everything is rubble except for this beautiful arch that's now there, and is just going to be like, if you need any sort of repairs of a pretty damn hand carpentry, I could do some scaffolding, or do you need any potions for anyone hurt? I could probably help with that.
Okay. He looks at you and goes, you look like you probably know how to use a hammer.
I am strong.
We needed a session 0 to prepare for this.
Yeah, the
I said
brain
I
just
was sorry about this wet
leaves my
beast.
skull every time I hear it. So this is interesting. You have not appealed to any of his standard motivations, but having now made this argument, it makes sense to me incredibly. So I'm going to write a new motivation, and that's reconstruction. And you are triggering that, so that's good. You can only trigger a motivation once, but considering you've just made this out of thin air, that's good, because no one else was ever going to hit that one anyway. So, this sounds like a sort of persuasive argument. You can roll, I think this would be presence, but you can add carpentry as your skill, so you'll add +2 to the result on top of it.
Okay, because my presence is -1, so...
That's right, you don't need modifiers really to do well in this.
I just realized, in this system, Count Goatgar rolls presence and then throws baboons at you.
He does.
Oh my god, my brain is not working. We're rolling 2d10s, right?
That's right, 2d10 plus your presence +2.
Okay. My god. Wow, my brain is not doing numbers. One is a 60 and one is a 6.
So that'd be 12.
12 plus
plus
2?
1, I think, because you got a -1 to
+1,
presence,
yeah.
+2.
So 13.
13. 13's a tier 2 result. Because you're triggering a motivation, that is better than the previous one. The NPC's interest increases by 1, and their patience decreases by 1. So that's good, though. Patience usually decreases no matter what, because you've only got a certain amount of time. Yeah, this guard looks at you and goes, all right, yeah. I see what you're saying. You could pay us back with work. That makes sense.
I just kind of lift up a bit of rubble, just be like, I'm pretty strong. Drops it.
We could do with someone like you, yeah.
Yeah, as you're lifting this up, Fennix runs up. He's like, I know where you can put that. Look, I've been running practice drills with the pixies, and so I know exactly where you can put all the stuff that's going to get in the way in the right places and the right spots, and give you a bit of strategy to your placement of this barricade.
That's perfect. I like that. We can team up.
How's that sound, mister?
Sorry.
Running up to a
Tetris
cop while
player.
shouting is a very confident move.
Did you say pixies?
Yeah.
Look. I'm going to need something better than that if I'm providing safe passage for you. I mean, you're welcome to go around, and he points and gestures at how most of the city appears to be on fire. Good luck with that.
Oh, the pixie's just going to help us work out where to go, and they can help you work out how to arrange your barricades, you know? Find all the weak points in that.
Give me something new, or don't waste my time.
I think having his pixies shot down, he kind of emotionally just goes like, "Oh, look at pixies."
From a game perspective, using the same argument twice is an automatic tier 1 result. I have not yet done that, but I'm giving you in-game warnings to not make the same argument twice.
I like how you're more crestfallen than when your pixie actually was literally shot down.
Just obliterated. Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of pat Fenric on the shoulder and look towards the guard. So, sorry, I don't think we introduced one another. I'm Raps. Who might you be? And this is
Orvarth
basically-
Lex. At your service.
A pleasure. So, what exactly is this zone you've set up?
Well, it's the Sundered City Autonomous Zone. We are steadfast in our resistance against the, well, for want of a better word, angelic threat. That's what they
Yeah,
call
so,
themselves. I don't believe it.
Who are you? You guards? You just concerned citizens? Are you?
I'm the Lord of the Sundered City Autonomous Zone. What do you mean?
I mean, as an organization, like, who are your friends? Guards? Reserves?
We have some guards. We have some reservists here. We got tinkers, tailors, candlestick makers.
Oh. Interesting. So, GM, would I be able to roll to see if I can work out, just speaking to him, just working out what he actually wants here?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This would be intuition or presence, I think. Skill-wise, if you've got any you're trying to do here, I haven't gotten a vibe of any particular skill from this chat other than read person, which I already know you don't have. But
can I try interrogate?
If you're doing interrogate, you've got to do an actual interrogation. Draw Steel is very specific about its skills. It does what it says and not anything else.
Okay, what about brag?
Brag could work. How are you bragging? What sort of bragging are you going to use? You're going to turn up and say, my parents are rich.
Well, perhaps you've heard of my parents, the best friend, Beast Hunters?
Oh, I might have heard of them. Yeah. Okay, roll brag. Roll brag. This is good.
Okay. What was it you wanted? Sorry, presence or intuition or
presence? I think presence if you're bragging. It was intuition if you were just
yeah.
sort of trying to read someone, but I think presence.
Wow, I can't believe these guards want this cat to be left in the danger. Despicable, really.
uh, 17.
17. Tier 3 result. Tier 3 result. Very good. Okay. Tier 3. You learn one of the motivations or pitfalls. Your choice.
Okay, I'll take a pitfall, please.
Okay. He's talking, and you know, you mention your parents, and he's just, rich people there, rich people. Well, you of all people should know that charity gets you nowhere. Go back to your street corner and beg for alms if that's what you're after. You'll get nothing from me. But you have rich parents. Now, I'm sure they would be very, very grateful indeed, would they not, if I took care of the youngest of the Bestron dynasty. The pitfall there is benevolence. Do not ask for charity.
You want a bribe?
I've cards. My parents specifically told me how to bribe a guard. It's actually quite cheap. I don't have any money on me right now.
You do have some money. Each of you has a wealth score.
You can also promise them future money.
You can also promise future. Yeah, money futures.
Yeah.
What is my wealth score
the
right now?
apocalypse bubble.
Your wealth score, I think, is 1. I think that's everyone's by default.
Everyone starts on 1.
Oh no, my wealth's 2 because I've got the noble background.
That's right, your wealth's 2 because you've got noble background. You can reduce that down to 1 and bribe your way in. That could be an offer you make. It's up to you.
Okay, everyone. Do we want to bribe this guard?
Fennix nods furiously.
Rune is just going to, like, crawl out from under the rubble, and then, like, they have, I suppose, like, it's a small pouch of however much gold one wealth is worth, and just, like, throws it onto the ground at the guard's feet.
Yeah, it's about 500 gold pieces.
Yep.
Wait. Children have been carrying that much money to school?
Yeah,
It's an Eodomwich school.
I was
Tuition
gonna say,
is
that's
very
how much it
expensive.
costs to study at the Guild of Icons. No, it's probably about 50 gold pieces for 1 wealth. 2 wealth is probably 500, and it probably increases by 10 each time you go up. It's a little like Blades money sort of thing in that it's a scale, really, of how wealthy you are. And he looks at it and goes, yeah, if you all want to pay me, that could be acceptable. I mean, you don't have to continue making any more offers. If you are happy with, you all give him 1 wealth and you get to pass. You can continue making offers if you want to improve his interest. If you improve his interest, he will perhaps offer more to you.
Well, how about this? Obviously, my parents are all about fighting the forces of evil. And of course, they're very wealthy. Perhaps we could arrange funding once we get to the Bastion.
Yeah, you haven't rolled for the bribe yet, so let's do that. That's going to be presence. Absolutely, bribing someone is presence.
Can Vesta Lee just like sing a song about going to the Bastion and then everybody breaks into song and dance and we're just on the other side of it?
That's not how that works. I'm giving Talia leeway during roleplay segments as long as it doesn't make anything easier for you.
Hey, can I
Purely flavor.
You know how hard it is to write a musical number?
Persuasion for this?
Persuasion is good. Yeah. Presence with persuasion, that's great.
Okay, another +3.
Can I use a maneuver?
What's your maneuver?
Dramatic monologue?
Yes, you can. You can use all of your abilities outside of
Amazing,
combat.
by the way.
If it has a heroic cost, you can use it once before you then get another victory. And then you'll still be able to use it in combat afterwards. So, you can use your maneuver. What is your dramatic monologue this time?
I quite liked the session of just start leading a song about going to the Bastion. Because it's going to be great.
You're doing the Simpsons monorail bit. Okay.
Yes.
Talia, I will warn you right now. Bree has listened to every horrible idea I've uttered into her ear over the course of Guild of Icons. It has never worked.
It is never
And
worked.
the tryouts for Guild of Icons 2 was without numbers one, where you were literally the little devil on Bree's shoulder.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Okay, so what does your maneuver do mechanically?
Bree gets an edge on the roll.
Okay, you get +2.
Okay. Another. Wait. Let me recalculate this.
You said
That's a
18.
natural 9 plus a natural 7. That's 16 plus 5. 21.
21. Very nice. Tier 3 result.
Right.
This was not appealing to a motivation. But at a tier 3 result, the NPC's interest increases by 1, and their patience decreases to 0. And so he looks at you and goes, all right, you've made your song a dance. You're making enough noise. Fine. Final offer, all right? Leave me alone if you don't like it. I'll let you in. I'll take this money. I'll let you in and I'll let you through, but you can't stay. All right? You go through, you go out the other side, you head back to Bastion or wherever you were saying from that song, but you can go through. Just be quiet, you understand?
You speak as if these terms aren't the most agreeable.
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
Do I still need to help out with repairs?
No, your money's good enough.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You all step past the barrier. It's really is just a cart. And as you step through, the world ripples around you, and inside you see a bustling micro town. There are street lights and there are people walking around, chatting, and there is no sign of the angels overhead. You are in a part of the city that has been entirely unaffected, apparently.
How's that work?
Hannah looks at you and just goes, I've never seen magic like this.
Rune is going to slow down a bit, and then just like if Hannah is wearing a cloak, just kind of like hide under it as they move forward.
Hannah kicks you. Get away from me,
Is
devil.
it real?
Oh,
it
sorry,
real?
Raps. I meant demon. Demon, not devil.
I was alive before demons existed.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
I hadn't considered that no one believes her, and that's even funnier. Look, everyone, you heard the guard. We just get through to the other side, come out. Hopefully, we'll come out near Bastion. God, this better not be a demi-plane or something like that. We just keep going, okay? Congratulations, you've made it through your negotiation. You all gain a victory, so please mark that down, because those become XP later on.
Hooray.
And also, more importantly, they'll give you more power in your next fight. Okay, you walk through this bright, almost like it's like a bustling shop front. There's people going from a butcher's, a baker's, a candlestick maker's. Turns out he wasn't lying about those. And there are people sort of sat out in little tables outside of cafes, drinking coffee and chatting. You'd almost think you were not in a apocalyptic wasteland. But when you get to the other end of the street and you step out and there's that ripple, you are once again back in the city. As the sun is beginning to set, we will begin round 2 of your montage. As you must
I'd
now
say,
get
as
to
we
the
were
best.
going through that area, Fennix was touching everything. Just in case. Like, is this real? Like poking things and stroking people's clothes and like picking up someone's croissant and being like, no, it's fine.
There are a lot of angry people left in your wake, and that will have consequences later.
I say, you can't touch people's croissants like that.
Constance looks at you and says, are you sure we can't convince them to stay? You've got a bit more money. It might be safer.
We're needed at the Bastion.
Well, I suppose, but it just seems safe here for you, and, well... No, all right. We'll keep going. For a few moments as you're walking through, you can't find where she's gone. You must have lost her in the crowd for a second. I'm sure it's fine.
Yes.
And then she's back. I'm sure it's fine. Sure she's not done anything
Sure it's
untoward.
fine.
Yeah, it's great.
Just put down a down payment.
So you are back in the city. You are once again dealing with rubble. You're dealing with patrols. There is bombardment raining down over you. There's a nearby building that seems like it's a shortcut that you could take, but it is half collapsed. There are fires, there's dense smoke, and you can see, or you can hear animals bleating in the distance. It sounds like, actually it's the braying of donkeys in the distance, who sound like they are not happy at all. They're having a very bad time.
Poor asses.
Welcome to Montage Test Round 2. You can't use a skill you've used before. What would you like to do?
You said donkeys.
There are donkeys.
Yeah, as soon as Fennix hears donkeys, he's like, we gotta save the animals. And we'll try and find these donkeys to, like, release them.
Okay. I'm going to say that you can find them pretty easily because you can follow the sound of them. And there is a stable, and it is mostly intact, apart from the fact that the thatch roof is on fire, and there is smoke curling around, and there are 3 donkeys tied up in there, and they are starting to panic. They are starting to get very, very worried about the state of things, and there is no one nearby. There is the dead body of a stable hand, some young 21-year-old novice nearby who is holding a key.
I think
So
Fennix
it's
looks
on fire.
Sorry.
But the building's still up?
The building is still up, but the roof is on fire. It is made of thatch, which is essentially straw, and that is burning.
Aptly named building, then.
Hmm.
Pretty stable.
It is pretty stable. Terrible. You're not coming back for episode 2. Don't bring that.
Montage number 2. Talia's character dies.
Dead. Yeah.
So yeah, Fennix looks over to Hannah. Who's like, Hannah, look, if we save the donkeys, maybe they can help us carry things. Can I get them? Can I get them?
Hannah looks at you. Says, I suppose they are making a lot of noise. Go on.
So yeah, Fennix will jump in and try and use handle animals to release the donkeys and get them out of the stable on fire.
Very good. That'll be presence then. As you try to lead them. I will also accept might. So you can use
I
your
will take
raw
presence.
strength. Yeah, fair enough. You're convincing instead.
And I get a +2 for handle animals as well.
That's right. You get +2 for handle animals.
That is a 18.
18 tier
That's
3.
a tier 3.
Yeah. Okay, very good. That was a mere medium test, so very nice. And with a 17 plus, you get a success. Congratulations. So you lead the donkeys to safety. But when they are freed, they bolt, braying, off into the city. They'll probably be fine, but unfortunately you needed a reward to be able to keep the donkeys.
I didn't even get to name them. They probably
It's
already
okay.
had
They
names.
probably gonna go eat some croissants.
It's like
They
a
were
spider.
real.
They're more likely to die once you take it out of the house.
Hannah puts a hand on your shoulder, and it sort of feels weighs quite heavily down. She's sort of leaning on you a little bit and says, don't worry. They already had names, and I haven't found a more stubborn animal yet than a donkey. They'll survive.
Okay, I'm glad she didn't look at Ruin.
She glances at Ruin.
Not an animal.
Okay, Acorn, did you see any croissants? Because I kind of want a croissant now.
You are currently
I
being
think-
searched for by spies, and you're turning around
Yeah,
for
we're
baked goods.
hungry.
Welcome back to the Guild of Icons, everybody. It's happened.
I'm rich.
You're rich. You just want baked goods.
We're
hungry.
okay, GM, can I...
What were we saying, Talia?
Oh, and we're hungry. Like, we want
You
a
are
croissant.
all feeling pretty hungry. You could do with some food. Absolutely.
I tell you what, when we get set up for the night, I'll make some pastries.
Yay.
You can do that?
I think so.
Raps has never learned that people can make pastries.
Yeah, they just
Food is
exist
just
in the
bought from
kitchen.
shops.
Yeah, milk comes from the shop, not from the cow. It comes from the dairy.
Your butler
Just come
doesn't
from
bring
Mummy
it
and
to
Daddy's
you?
kitchen.
Constance says, that's right, young Fronsack. That's correct. Remember, you don't need to know where things come from. That way madness lies.
Right. GM, can I use track to try and find us a route?
Yeah, you can use track. So that would be intuition or agility.
Okay, I think agility is my best score there. Okay. +4. Dirty 20. don't know why I'm saying dirty 20.
Okay, that's tier 3. So that is a success. Now you're racking up the successes. That's 5 successes you managed. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So you scramble ahead and you scout out a route that everyone can follow. Hannah is obviously at the back, going as quickly as she can. It's very clear that leg is providing a more and more of a problem as time goes on, and that without treatment it will likely get worse and perhaps even need to be amputated.
Okay. Does anyone have any medical skills? It might be time to use them.
Yeah, I have heal. So if Hannah will let me, sorry, cat.
Sorry.
Never apologize for the cat.
No.
I know, let
Yeah.
me cat.
If Hannah will let me cat, then I might be able to rig up some sort of brace for her. I think I've got improvised. What's it? Sorry, 1 second. Improvisation creation.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can quickly jerry-rig or repair a mundane item or a piece of equipment.
That sounds good to me then.
Lasts
Yeah.
for 1 hour though, so it would have to be like just kind
Okay.
of like a quick little thing.
You're able to jury rig a splint out of maybe a few broken bits of timber, and then you like rip like some cloth either from a bag or maybe your own clothes or something, just wrap it around. Yeah, roll me a heal check. That will be intuition or reason.
Okay.
Stay still. And
Stay
pray
still.
that I don't sneeze while I'm doing this.
It just accidentally resets her bone. That's
There is no
a
god of
12
justice anymore.
on the dice. Plus 1 intuition. That's 13.
Plus
So I
2
get
for
a
the heal
plus
skill.
2,
Yep.
so 15.
15. That's a tier 2. That is a success with a consequence. So you wrap it and heal it well, but obviously this is going to take more time, and as such, something is happening. And again, I'm not going to tell you what. But know that it's
How
bad.
dared.
Know that it's bad. All right, who hasn't acted
Sebastian's
yet?
already burned down.
I don't think Vesta Lee has acted yet.
No. You said something about a crumbling building shortcut?
That's right, yeah. There's a crumbling building that looks like it might be a good shortcut. The building looks unstable.
Well, yeah, because we already went to the stable.
Yes, the opposite of the stable we went to.
Yeah. It's crumbling, parts of it have already collapsed. So
And
you
there's
could
no
no
climb
donkeys.
or dive and jump and tumble over it, and things like that to create a route for it.
Huh, funny you should say that. Gymnastics.
Gymnastics is perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be
That would
agility.
be... Yep. Good.
Usually. I mean, you can use skills with any characteristic, but you're gonna have to explain how you're doing a reason with gymnastics. It's like Sherlock planning it all out. Step 1, discombobulate.
16.
16. Okay, that is a success with a consequence. You're able to tumble through very well, and you find a good route through. So that's another success. Very good. Very nice. Your consequence is that as the others are trying to follow through, one of you slips, and it's whoever's going to give me the lowest roll. I want everyone to give me 2d10 plus agility, please. With the exception of Vesta.
Vesta can do it again if they want. 21.
21.
I got a 7.
7.
I got a 9.
9. It's looking like it's Fennix.
14.
14. Fennix, you're scrambling through and you slip and you graze your arm really badly on a bit of exposed masonry. You lose 1 recovery.
Oh, I got an ouchie.
Do you cry?
Yeah, but he tries to hide it.
Oh, yeah. So you're
Aw.
sobbing as you come through. Constance
something right
Breadworth abandons wraps for a second and runs over and sort of pulls you into a hug and goes, there, would you like a boiled sweetie? I think I still
Yes,
have
please.
one somewhere. And she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a boiled lemon sweet and gives it to you.
There's just a bunch of pixies like patting your back.
Yeah. You've been comforted by all the pixies.
Thank you. I feel much better now.
But yes, you've lost a recovery, so remove 1 of your recoveries from your sheet. But yeah, you're able to go through. Who hasn't gone yet? Has everyone gone? Or Ruin?
Ruin.
Not I. So what's the situation looking like?
You have 3 failures and 6 successes. If you're able to get 1 more success, you will get a total success. If you get 1 more failure, you're fine, because the failure limit is 5.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell you the odds. You get 2 failures.
I meant more so, what's the present situation that we're in looking like?
Right, I've got you. Okay, so you're getting there. You're near Bastion. You can see the walls are starting to get thicker because this is the old quarter where everything's made of pretty thick stone. There are a few fires sort of blocking your way that you could try to extinguish. The air is sort of choked with smoke that you could try to navigate through. Or at the same time, there is still an orbital bombardment happening effectively, and you can try to avoid that instead of getting hit by a lot of cannonballs that are coming directly straight down from a big castle.
Yeah, a lot of the newer buildings are a lot less thick and a lot less stable. Might have something to do with the Low Marshal.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
the Low
that's-
Marshal likes him thick. But definitely unstable.
Let's do...
Iris would agree with me.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah.
My mind is flashing back to that letter that you read out in the French accent. Let's do a hide. Let's try to hide from the bombardment.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, hide is really good. So this would probably be agility. But if you're looking instead, you could maybe use intuition if that works better.
They both equal out the same.
Okay.
Searching for the darkest points, it's second nature.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17.
17. Okay. This one was an easy test to try and avoid them because it's a huge area that they're firing over. So that is a success with a reward. Congratulations. So, success is to 7. You have managed to traverse the city completely. Okay, your reward, I'm going to give you you're going to start the first combat with 1 additional of your heroic resource.
Nice.
And everyone, having completed a hard montage, gets 2 victories with a total success.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. And as you're passing through towards Bastion, Hannah starts to speed up a little bit. You can tell that she knows that you're nearly there. And Constance looks up and says, I say, well, what's that? And on the underside of the castle that is flying above you, there is a lumpen shape. It must be huge because of the distance that you can see it so well. It appears to be metallic. And as she's pointing it out, it drops from the castle down and down and down and down and crashes into the ground, kicking up dust and smoke ahead of you. Hannah gulps, but says, well, Better go see what that is. And as you're following her as she hastily moves through the ruins to the last section, you hear screaming.
Like people screaming?
Like people screaming.
Now, is it like people screaming or like people screaming?
Yes. You round the corner
like
and you see a massive crab-shaped robot. It is crashing through rubble, and with its claws it grabs a civilian who is screaming and rips it off of the ground and puts it into a container on its back and then closes it, and then you stop hearing any screaming at all.
Great, we've lived long enough to see the carcinization of Celestials.
Hannah draws her cane sword, falters, grimaces, and shakes her head. It's up to you, adventurers. Draw steel. I said the name.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Oh, that was good timing. Night, everybody.
Welcome in. So, let me explain how this goes. Okay, the green area. You can start anywhere in that area. Okay, there are civilians. They're hiding out in a little sanctuary area. The purple area is safe. If you can get civilians to there, they will be safe. They will move at the end of the round as best they can. There are enemies all around, including the massive crab known as the Harvester of Souls. That thing is very scary. There may be other things that you can find around the map as well, and you can interact with those. Any of these walls are 2 squares high. You can climb them. You can get on top of them. You can gain high ground advantage from them if you wish. Any of the collapsed rubble is difficult terrain, which means it costs 2 squares to enter a square of it. You also have these little orbs. These are these orbs that were looking around before, looking for things. These soul orbs. These are minions. Minions are very easy to kill, and they act sort of all in one group. If you attack one and damage it, and you damage it to 0 health, any remaining damage goes over to the next one. So you can actually take out several in one go. Lastly, I think that's all the information you need here right now, but do ask if there are any questions you have about the map itself. As for how combat works in Draw Steel, you have 3 different types of action. You have your movement. That works a little bit like Lancer, where you can split up your movement with your actions. That's fine. You have your main action. This is equivalent to an action in D&D or something like that. That's going to be your big thing. You have a maneuver. That's equivalent to like a bonus action. So that's a smaller thing. But I will say the maneuvers in this game are very important. The game assumes you're using them once around. That is how you will be the best version of yourself. Try to use your maneuver every round. And you will also have a triggered action. You might have several, but you'll have at least one triggered action. And that is an equivalent to a reaction. It will say when it happens, you can get to one of those per round. If something says free next to it, like free triggered action or free maneuver, there's no limit. So if it says free triggered action, you can use it every single time that trigger happens. And that won't take away your ability to use a non-free triggered action either. Same with like a free maneuver as well. As for initiative, it's sides. You choose who gets to go on your team, and I choose who gets to go on mine. You have 1 initiative. I've just rolled it, so you will be going first. Do discuss your plans. You will need to coordinate in order to win. And I gain something called Malice. So Malice is a resource I use to damage you. I already have quite a lot of it because I've been gaining 2 Malice every time you've failed and gained a complication in that montage. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's where the butler dipped off to. They were handing some malice over.
Although, actually, the butler does give me 1 extra malice. They count as an entire person when it comes to malice. So I get 1 more, and then I gain...
Oh, yeah. Do I need a token for...
Oh, yes, let's put a token down for Constance Breadsworth, as she is a combat operator. Let me see. I can't put a... We got an owlbear token that fits... Or just put Hannah down in the corner. No. We'll use an owlbear generic token for you. You can have a humanoid there. That's Constance.
The old bag.
Otherwise, you have a resource known as your heroic resource. It's going to be called something different for every single class. Something I don't like about Draw Steel. There are different ways you earn that. The most basic one is starting the round. There will be other conditions that give you your heroic resource. I recommend you tell everyone what those are, because usually it's your allies doing it, not you.
Actually, most frequently it's when you start your turn.
Yeah, sorry, it's when you start your turn. Thank you. You'll be targeted first. So that's a helpful thing to use. You want to spend that because you don't get to keep it after the combat encounter. You want to gain it and you want to spend it. It will let you use all of your heroic abilities that will have a cost associated with them. Some of your other abilities will also have a spend X line on it, and that gives you an extra effect if you spend some of your heroic resource. And as I say, I have my own, which is Malice. So yeah, we have our characters. I recommend communicating with each other right now about what you want to do about this situation.
Oh, I believe we start with an amount of our resource equal to our victories. Is that right?
That's right. You start with heroic resource equal to your victories. So you all have 3 victories at the moment. So you have 3 heroic resource. Ruin has 4 because of 1 benefit from the montage test.
Oh yeah. So my I get my resources every time an enemy uses a main action in my null field, which is the area around my character right now. It also has one because he's the same class. And I'm directly uses Malice around.
So we can't really be affected much by what the rest of the party is doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this get?
I will say that I have smoke bombs. So if we want to start out with, because there's a bunch of orbs here that can view us, I guess, right? Is there any advantage to being in cover while attacking?
When you're in cover, enemies will have what is called a bane. On attacks against you, a bane is an inverse edge, so it's -2. It's also in combat very easy to get double edges and double banes by stacking together a few modifiers. A double edge means your tier goes up by 1, so you don't get a plus instead. So instead of +2, you get just +1 tier, and a double bane is down by 1, which can be very powerful. Because an important thing to note for people watching at home: Draw Steel, you cannot miss. There will be a lot of damage slung about. People will want to heal. One other thing, if you drop to 0 hit points, you do not collapse onto the ground and die. You are still up, you are still active. You will have a condition known as bleeding. If you're bleeding, anytime you take an action or make a might or agility test, you will lose 1d6 + 1 hit points. Stamina, as it's called in this game. But that lets you do a heroic last stand, and also lets people heal you. There is a common maneuver called Catch Breath, which allows you to spend one of your recoveries. You'll gain your recovery value. You can't do that if you're below 0, so try not to let that happen, but anyone else can heal you still. Healing potions will work, healing spells and abilities, those will all work. But my general advice is, make sure you use your triggered action whenever you can. Make sure you use all free triggered actions all the time. Always use your maneuver. always use a main action that is as impressive as you can be. Yeah, absolutely. All right. What is... Oh, right. That's your summoning range, isn't it, Ben? The big lightning cube.
No.
Oh, no, that's my,
just put that down.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my...
It's your performance.
That is... Yes, that's my performance, which is currently choreography. So everybody on our team who's inside the cube, including on the edges.
Is it active at the start of combat, or is it only when your turn starts and you start a performance?
It's when the turn
start
starts.
of a round. Is it? It says at the start of a round.
If it says at the start of the round, then it does mean round and not turn. So that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Into every battle.
Yeah. No, that's
the
fair.
start of each combat round.
We taking a break, by the way?
Yes, we will. I'm just letting you all get set up
Okay.
and talking.
Yeah.
We will take a break. I was going to do it in about 5 minutes, but we can take it now if you want. If you're all ready.
Sure.
Okay. So importantly, we have a lot of characters, we have a lot of enemies, and things like that going. Who's going first?
I will go first.
Okay, Ruin's up first.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I will use 3 heroic resource to use Psychic Pulse, a maneuver
Mm-hmm.
which has a 2 burst radius, and each enemy in the area takes psychic damage equal to 4.
4. Okay, well, they've got 3 stamina each. They immediately die. So you run in and you just go boomf. And yeah, they die. What is your might score?
My might score is -1.
Okay, you're pulled 2 there. As it dies, a small black hole of souls appears and yanks you over there. What's your
right.
stability, actually? Sorry. Because stability lowers the amount I can pull you.
My stability is 1.
Okay, so you pulled 1. There we go. And then they die.
And then after that, until the start of your next turn, the size of your null field ability increases by 1.
Okay.
And, at the end of your current turn, each enemy in the area, well, that's probably not going to happen unless use that last piece of movement. Nope, just out of range. And I don't think I have anything that targets that distance, so that'll be me.
Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna have the soul orbs go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's doing a double movement, so it's sort of sprinting essentially like a dash. You can convert your movement into a second. Oh, sorry, your action into a second movement. And they're all doing that.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is a bit of a pickle.
And over like that, but they can't act because they've sprinted.
Brie, I think you played right into our hands.
Yeah.
Soul Orb
Always being
A2 is
nice.
going to attack one of these fairies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These, by the way, are floating, so they're ignoring the difficult terrain. The crab is not floating, so you're okay. Oh, I've only got 2 left in that group. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, one of them's attacking one of these fairies. And the other one is just run next to Fennix, but is unable to act. So, yeah, they're going to use a Heavenly Flash. Okay. That is a tier 1 result. You take 1 point of damage, fairy.
Okay.
We'll do it against that one. So that one's taken 1 point of damage. Incredible.
Doesn't
We're off
kill
to a cracking start.
Doesn't quite kill it.
Doesn't quite kill it. Okay, your turn. Your team.
Hey, I'd like to go.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to use a signature
Okay.
Dance of blows. So for clarification, what's the range on a burst? Is it just immediately around me?
Yeah, so a burst is, imagine if you cast Fireball on yourself. It's...
Okay. Right. So one burst is just every square around me then.
Yeah, every adjacent square.
And then 2 burst is every square around that.
Yeah.
Fair enough then. Well, I'm using Dance of Blows. You strike every roll at once, tricking an opponent into moving out of position.
Okay.
So I'm rolling.
You only roll once, by the way, for any of these, and they all apply to all enemies.
Right. Okay, that's...
It's bad news for me. I've put several minions here.
Okay,
You'll be getting a
that
lot of
is-
damage.
Yeah. Well, good news is that's a tier 1 result because I only rolled a 10.
Wonderful.
But that's 3 damage to all of them.
Oh, that's how much health they've got.
Hey.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
well,
You
makes you feel
moving them
better,
all
Mr.
in
yeah.
the
If it
group
makes you
was...
feel better, Nick,
Yeah.
it does mean I can't use the other effect, which means I get to slide them one of them one.
What's your
Sorry,
might
one of them
score?
two. What's my might score? 1.
1. Okay, you are not pulled anywhere. So you feel this force, this sort of gravitic force pulling you towards these soul black holes that are left behind by these orbs, but you are able to keep your footing. Very good. Anything else?
Let's see. Maneuver. Oh, that reminds me. I should, I start with a +2 discipline. Let's see. Oh yeah. I activate my null field,
Oh, it's...
which cost me 1 resource, and I will activate.
What you activate?
I'll activate Inertial Anchor. Any
Okay.
target who starts their turn in the area of my field can't shift. I'm
Okay.
going to move to.
You run up to the soul orb.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. I'm assuming that's enemies only. Otherwise, terrible news for Vesta
Yeah.
and Acorn. Okay. That's great. Is that turn over?
Do I have anything else? Yep, I think that's my turnover.
Okay. I think
I
it's
would
my
like-
turn.
No, it's not.
Wow, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Where do you get off saying it's not my turn?
It's not your turn. I'm gonna use my hesitation as weakness trigger.
Yes.
To let me take my turn after the triggering hero, which is Raps.
Okay, so this is the shadow special ability, and yeah, you just get to go.
Beautiful.
It's your turn now.
Haha. So, I believe I am only diagonals in this game are same amount
Diagonals
of
are the
squares
same, yep.
Okay,
Same number of
cool.
squares. By the way,
And-
also don't forget to gain your heroic resources. Your turn has just started.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Beginning of my turn, I get 1d3.
Yeah. 1d3
inside,
for
okay.
chaotic classes, 2 for lawful classes.
I will, since I'm already ranged, I'm gonna use the Woad Defense.
Okay.
And try and use that on the giant mechanized crab.
You are currently next to a soul orb, which is an enemy for you, so that will impose a bane. If you want to move, you can. You'll take an attack of opportunity, but attacks of opportunity that enemies do are really low. Your attacks of opportunity are
Right.
pretty good. Mine are terrible.
He's telling you that, but you can also shift, which avoids an attack of opportunity.
I'm also saying that because
Ah.
you can only shift one square, and this is blocking line of sight. So you may want to do full movement.
See. Okay.
So that you can actually see the thing.
Sorry, what was blocking line of sight? It was
There's a
this
big
here?
old chunk of masonry
building.
here. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's 2
that's
squares
what it
high.
Okay, it's 1, 2,
So the woad defense
3,
sounds like something you practice in law school.
4. Do I have line of sight around this?
Yes, so you can peer out, that's fine. And you'll
Okay,
also have cover. You take 1 point of damage, which is the amount of attack of opportunity damage you gain from
Beautiful.
there. So yeah, you're targeting the Harvester of Souls. And what are you using?
Let's see. We are using the Woad Defense.
The Woad Defense. Oh, lovely.
Yes. So thorny vines erupt into existence and attempt to bind your foe. Okay, so I rolled 2d10.
Yep, 2d10, and then it'll be plus
2.
the number. It should say the number. It sort of calculates most of it for you.
Okay. So that is 12 plus 2, 14.
14, that'll be a tier 2 result.
Yes, which is 5 damage, and
Oh, okay.
I need to know if their agility is less than 1, which I don't think it will
Let
be.
me see. Agility is -2.
Ooh, then
Yeah.
it's slowed.
Slowed. Okay. Let me
I
get
think
a.
that's how that works.
Let me get a little card out. Little note. So it'll say slowed and then something next to it.
Save ends.
Slowed save ends. So that means that's going to apply constantly until I pass a saving throw.
Okay, cool.
So that's great. That's terrible news for me. I'm going to use a reaction. A triggered action. I'm going to spend 2 malice to use it. Accusation of impudence.
I'm
the
going
enemy.
to gain 1 discipline.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
gain 1 author
Wait,
discipline.
I'm not within your auras. Do you still gain it?
Yeah,
The first time each
it-
combat round that the director uses an ability that costs malice.
Oh, damn. That's awful for me. Okay. The accusation of impudence. The enemy who dealt damage to the Harvester has the condition sin.
Ooh.
You have
Bit of a
sin
tangent.
5 with the accusation of impudence. End of next turn. So it's going to end at the end of your next turn, this condition. If you target the Harvester with an ability that does rolled damage. And what will happen is you take 5 points of damage.
Gotcha.
When you say roll damage, Nick, do you mean like 1d6 damage?
Rolled damage
or,
is a definition of any kind of damage you take as the result of a power roll. So as long as a roll is involved, it's called rolled damage. There are some that will do like automatic damage. That's not rolled damage, and so that won't count. But yeah, you sinful creature. How dare you?
I am so full of sin.
The crab is very
Even
annoyed.
the devil hates you.
Could I have used my maneuver coat the blade
Oh yeah.
to gain 2 surges? Additionally,
absolutely.
whenever you use surge before the end of the encounter, you can choose to have it deal poison damage.
Yes. So you can use those surges now if you want. They're going to deal. Each surge will deal your highest characteristic score in additional damage. So that's 2 for you for each surge. You can keep those and use them in separate rounds, in later rounds. You can use up to 3 on an individual attack. But if you want to use them now, you can also use them now. It'll do 4 extra damage.
Yeah, I'll do that because also the first time each combat round that I deal damage incorporating 1 or more surges, I get another insight. So yes I will do that.
So yeah, you gain that. Absolutely fantastic. As it's, are you doing anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think so. I think that's me. I've done a main attack, a maneuver, and a trigger. I'm good.
Okay. I am going to take my turn with the Harvester of Souls. I am slowed, so the maximum movement speed is 2. Which is unfortunate.
Slowed sucks in this game.
Luckily, someone is within 2 squares of me.
Yes, please come into my field.
But actually, I'm going this way. I'm going to go 2 squares, 2 squares,
Oh no,
Coward.
he's going for the...
I'm spending 5 malice to take an additional action on my turn.
I'll
And I
take
go
those
2
points.
squares.
It's only the first time each combat round.
Oh yeah, combat round.
And yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there. I'm going to spend 5 of my health to remove the slowed condition. Solo monster, end effect at the end of each of their turns. The monster can take 5 damage to end 1 effect on them that can be ended by a saving throw. That's my turn.
Cool.
Cool.
Who's up next?
I think
GM,
it's...
by the way, I just realised I forgot to move constants on my turn.
Okay, you can do it now, right now, but next time remember to do it on your turn.
Okay, thank you.
I believe next it's either Fennix or Vesta Lee.
Yeah,
Talia, do you have anything in mind?
I do.
Also, Ben, please put your health on your token.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
No worries.
Okay, she's
It's
just going to
shift
use...
and enter to edit the token text.
she's going to use Summer's Bolt against Soul Orb A22.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anybody protect Fennix from, like, a slight gust of wind?
Yeah, right. Like that's important
Jeez.
information. I do 8 damage to this kid, and we're in winded territory, which is half health.
Oh, and I can jump.
That is 7 fire damage, tier 3 result actually.
Is that single target?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please narrate to me how it kills this one and the one that happens to be around a corner? What has Constance done here that has somehow managed to kill that one and the one that's around a corner that you can't even see?
Young lady, get back here. And she's just slightly distracted as she blasts the one next to Fennix. And the this blast of energy just somehow hits the wall and reflects.
Ridiculous ricochet, yeah. Okay, excellent. All right, now we will go to your team. So we have Fennix and Vesta left.
Yeah, give me a sec. Right. So these cost 2 to enter, right?
Yeah, anything with rubble costs 2 to enter. You can jump over things like that if you want to. You can jump your might score in distance, or you can roll to try and jump further.
You know, so I can try to jump and then end up 1 foot under the ground.
Yeah.
Actually, Talia, it might be best if I go first because I can
Yeah,
give some surges and stuff.
Yeah,
could
I'm
help you.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So burst 3 would mean 3 squares, like around me, right?
Yeah, 3 squares around you, yeah.
Okay. So if I move to here, then I will do a rallying cry, which allows everyone within 3 burst of me to either gain 2 surges or deal
Very
an
nice.
additional 2 damage on your next attack. So that would include Acorn, Raps, and Vesta Lee.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
3 surges.
2 surges.
Sorry, 2 surges.
Unless you meant 3 with an F, in which case, fair.
No, I just can't talk. So that uses 5 of my essence,
Ooh, that's a big one. Yeah.
Whoa.
which takes me down to 1
Yeah.
essence now.
Worth it, though.
I
Yeah.
will also pop in a few more
Few more
Pixie
minions.
Bellringers.
Yeah.
Yep. So I get to do 3 free signature ones. So I will add 3 to that squad and duplicate these. 2, 3. I guess I'll send them up this way. I'll put 1 over here,
Okay.
and the other 2 can be at the distance of my range. How far can these move? These are bell ringers. They have a speed of 5, so I have to keep them within my range, otherwise I lose like command over them. I guess I'll just start moving them all towards the Harvester of Souls, apart from this one that's down here with the Soul Orb.
That makes sense. Well, that one can attack, I guess.
Yeah. It will do a free strike, and it's called a ringing strike. Basically, this will give an edge to the next strike made against that.
Cool.
Okay. It may not survive, but sure. Roll it.
It probably will, because these have a really low free strike damage. Yeah, it's like 1 free strike damage.
Oh. If it's
so.
Do you still roll for these, or do they just happen? Is there a roll listed on the ability?
No.
Oh, just happens. Sweet.
Yeah.
1 damage.
Yeah, it just does 1 free strike damage. Yep.
Very nice. And people have an edge on their next attack.
Yeah, it's just the next attack. It's not like anybody's next attack.
Very helpful, though. Very helpful.
Ooh.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
I've done a maneuver.
Movement, action, maneuver. Those are your resources. Have you used them?
Use up the rest of my movement. You said I get +2 movement for being in your aura, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I think I can move to there.
Okay.
Which means I can also
Cool.
then move these guys further up.
Very nice.
Cool.
It's my turn. The Harvester of Souls. It's going to spend 5 malice to gain an additional action. As a solo creature, it gets to act twice each round. 2.
Oh no, it's going for the
3.
civilians.
Yeah. It doesn't care about you. You're children. It is going to use its claws.
We're children. We've got the best souls.
Targeting 2 civilians. We'll see how it does. That is a tier 3 result.
Oh fuck!
It grabs 2 civilians in its big claws. It is then going to, for its second main action, because I've just spent 5 malice for it, I'm going to spend another 3 malice to activate Harvest. And the 2 civilians are harvested. Let's see. Can I see? Oh, I can see Fennix. Oh, you're not in range, though. You're not in range. Normally, you'd be in range because it can use those angelic orbs as the source of all its ranged abilities, but you've killed them all. So that won't happen.
Yeah.
No, it's not able to do anything else. It's going to use the final bit of its movement to just go back there, just so it's got good line of sight on people coming in, and kind of sort of blocks off them from moving. That's my turn.
Gang, I think it's getting power from eating people.
Yeah.
That's not actually that unusual. Most monsters gain power by eating. It's called eating.
Oh, but like instantly.
Speaking of monsters, Talia, it's your go.
It is.
Wow. Gosh.
I lost a boss to a net once. Okay.
Annette was a lovely lady.
Annette is a nice lady, yeah.
God damn it.
Okay. You're annoyingly just out of my normal reach, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
1, 2,
big thing blocking line of
3.
sight.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Your movement is absurd.
You can move through ally spaces without spending additional movement.
Cool. Good.
Just don't end in them.
I think she diagonaled around it anyway, so.
And then yes, okay. I'm going to spend 3 drama to upstage.
Okay.
I need to upstage the giant enemy crab. This absurd sentences.
You must upstage the crab, yes.
Yeah. So okay, I get to shift up to my speed.
Oh God.
1, 2.
But that's 12.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm just gonna shift back.
Okay.
Can you mount the
7,
thing?
8.
Yeah, you can mount
Okay.
creatures that are larger than you.
Climb it.
Actually,
go.
You can
let's
climb
go
it.
shift
Yeah.
to like.
Shadow of the Colossus rules are in this game. You can absolutely do this.
It's true. No, and then I'm gonna just shift to maybe there. But I make a
going
power roll for. I kind of ran up to it and then. Oh wait.
Which just tapped it
Bonk.
and ran back.
And then
Yeah.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Ding dong
yeah,
ditch with the
basically
giant
tag.
enemy crab.
Yeah.
Sentences I never
So-
expected to say either, but there we go.
And in the nature of Ding Dong Ditch, I think that crab is taunted.
Well, this is the thing. I get to roll and see what happens.
Okay. Ding dong ditch with the giant enemy
news.
crab. Here we go.
Good news for you is that it's a tier 1 result.
Tier 1 result. All right.
What is its agility
It's
less than
-2.
0?
-2.
Okay, so that works. That's
It is
prone.
both taunted and prone.
Flip the crab! Flip the crab! Flip the crab!
Does it do any damage, or is it just taunted and prone?
It's just taunted
This
and
is
prone.
taunted and prone.
Taunted and prone. Taunted is a good condition to be doing on here.
Yeah, so we can be able to go after the civilians now.
It is able to, but it has a double bane on any ability not targeting Vesta.
Yep.
Which is great. Is that save ends?
It doesn't say. Oh wait, yes, it does. End of turn.
Okay,
End of turn
taunted
for
by
taunted.
Vesta and end of turn. You're robbing me of the ability to stand up, which is, I think, rude. So I'm going to
Yeah,
use a
you've been
villain
upstaged.
action at the end of your turn, as this is something villainous. Villain actions are like legendary actions for those who've played D&D. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Soul Rush, please. So it opens up its core, and there is this black hole of soul energy inside it, and it creates a 8x3 line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's
also-
up to here.
I didn't get to use my maneuver.
Oh, sorry. Use your maneuver. This would happen at the end of your turn.
Isn't
Yeah.
your maneuver upstage? Or did
Oh,
you
no,
use
you're
your
right,
main
yeah.
action?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, yeah. I didn't get to use my main action.
Fuck.
There you go.
No, you can use your main action and turn it into a maneuver, and then use the second maneuver if you so choose.
Actually, that's a better idea. Yeah.
Fuck.
So, yeah, another
I mean,
maneuver.
I'm still gonna delete some
Um,
minions at least.
So, Vesta's gonna do the dramatic monologue.
Okay.
Basically,
Never
Vesta's running
mind.
up to you and just kind of like, she runs up to the crowd,
Yeah.
shoves it over and goes, nanny, nanny, you can't catch me, and runs away a bit.
That's the
And,
dramatic monologue. Is nah, 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 nah. I
that's
love
the
it.
dramatic monologue.
Hell yes.
It's dramatic for a
It
kid.
very
Hero
clearly
token.
says it doesn't need to make sense. Just say it with emotion. So-
Yes, hero
Oh.
token.
And,
Gain 1.
Thank you.
Okay.
And so it takes a bane on the next power roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Takes a bane on the next power roll it makes before. Well, it's about to do one as it opens up this black hole of souls, and it is creating this line of soul energy that you feel yourself being pulled towards it. Let's see how I do. Oh, it's a tier 1 result because of the bane.
Yes.
Vesta and the 2 minions here will take 4 damage each. Vesta, what is your stability score?
0.
0, you are vertically pulled 2 squares this way. Vertical pull means you're pulled upwards 2 squares, so you're actually going to drop 4 squares.
Okay.
Which means you are going to take.
there's
what's
no
your
saving
agility?
throw
Reduce it by
that.
2.
No. It reduces it by 2 because
My
your agility
agility
is
is-
2. So that's going
No, my
to.
agility is 2, but I'm also lightweight, so I fall lightly, and it reduces fall
very
damage
nice.
by 2 squares.
Okay, so that means you're falling 1 additional square. So you take 1 more damage as you land.
Okay.
Donk.
So wait, how many squares was it total?
You fell 4 total. You reduced it by 2 to 2, which means you take 1 point because the first square is free. Full damage is like a drug dealer. First one's free.
Okay, so just by... Yep. Cool, so...
That was
full
an
damage.
area effect, Ben, so it is only going to affect the 2 minions that were in it. It's not going to have damage spillover. Whereas if I do a normal attack on a minion, it will have damage spillover and potentially kill all of them, just like we saw with Constance killing 2 that were like really far away. But yeah, that was my little villain action. That's the Soul Rush.
Excellent.
Wonderful little ability there. I think that's everyone's turn done for this round. Okay, we go to round 2. Because
Has Soul Orb A1-4 gone yet?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, the Soul Orbs went first. You all can choose who goes first because you won initiative, so you get to go first at the start of this round. And I gain some more malice. So there are 6 of you because Constance counts.
Since Vesta's in like the most
Two
precarious
more
position,
rounds.
should we maybe have Vesta go first?
I was going to suggest that, and if Vesta can get me into their aura and still have it be choreography, then I'll be able to reach Harvester of Souls.
Okay. This can be done.
I wouldn't mind some help getting in as well if I can get it.
Okay. Well then... I guess I will... do some witty banter.
Yes. Okay.
Just point out that you're turtling. It's
Oh my
turtling.
God.
It's stuck. It's turtling.
You'll have an edge because it's prone.
Oh yeah.
Is that a ranged ability? If so, you'll have a Bane because you're next to it.
It's melee or ranged.
That's
so-
fine then. Yeah. So
Okay with
you have an
melee?
edge.
Yeah. +2 plus edge is...
That's a double edge, and that means that whatever you roll, you get the next tiered result.
It's not a double edge.
Oh. You're adding
Oh, no,
+2, you were adding an edge, and then you were adding another edge.
Oh, no. Just +2 plus the edge.
Ah.
Yes. So that is 7 psychic damage.
7 psychic damage. Very nice. Is that a tier 3?
It's a tier 2.
Tier 2? Very nice. I'm going to use... Why not? 2 malice. Give you the accusation of impudence. How dare you? You sinner. That's going to be
Okay.
until the end of your next turn.
We all sin in
Right.
the eyes of the crab.
Stop being such sinners. You should comply with the giant enemy crab. Stop trying to hit its weak point for massive damage.
So I can't... Okay, I can't... So it affects as 1 ally, so it doesn't apply to me.
That's right.
So it just says ally.
Just
Okay.
ally. Yeah.
Rude. Very rude, I must say. Give me a sec.
No
Yeah, no,
writer
it's
is their
okay.
own ally. We all know this.
This is true. This is true. You know what? After being accused of being a sinner, Vesta's going to She clutches at her chest and then falls to the ground and vanishes. She's faked her own death.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I do like.
Vesta!
So there's just, she's left behind a doll. No idea where it came from, but it's there now. And
I just want to
So
warn
I'm
you,
currently-
just so you're aware, the taunted condition only applies when I have line of sight on you. If you are dead and vanishing, I'm no longer taunted by Vesta. I mean, still do it. It's probably a good idea. You've not seen this thing actually attack you yet.
that's true.
I do love that there was equal chance that Vesta could have been like, I know you are, but what am I? And then some explosive effect would happen that would damage it.
Yes.
You know what? Good point. Instead of doing that, I will simply, run away with another upstage.
That's a good idea, and because you're adjacent.
Yeah, just to make sure, in case.
I'm prone, so you won't have you won't receive an attack of opportunity from moving away. If I have a
Yeah,
bane
but
on
am
the
I gonna
attack,
tier 3
I
result?
can't do attacks of opportunity, and that applies to all of you as well. If you would have a bane, you don't get to. But yeah, you can
but
absolutely
I might get a
use the
tier 3
ability.
result this time.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
you
do
should
it.
do that. I think.
And just to make sure,
You're just
I'm
gonna run
gonna
back and
shift heal.
forth, like yeah,
just one.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of zoom back to everyone else.
yeah. You got the zoomies.
Tap it on one
Right.
shoulder, tap it on the other.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Your movement is insane.
11, 12. There we go. Everyone except
Okay.
Constance is in the thing.
Yep.
And,
Okay.
Raps doesn't have an issue
Roll.
with this.
I roll +2 and it's a 17.
Tier 3
good news.
result. Congratulations, you activate this creature's feature. Attack its weak point for massive damage. It takes 5 extra damage for all tier
Great.
3 results.
Oh.
Nice.
So this tier 3 result also it now makes it so the prone can't stand end of turn.
Okay. Prone and can't stand. Oh, that's great.
I have a question.
Yes.
The black ash dart that I have, is there a range for it that I can throw?
It should
'Cause
say
I don't
on
think
it.
it says.
You would make a ranged free strike. So it's going
okay.
to be the range of your ranged free strike, which is dependent on kits and things like that for various classes. By default, it's 5 if you have nothing else. It'll be range 5.
Okay.
But there are you can take like the sniper kit, which means your ranges are increased and things like that. Which is probably why it doesn't say. So that's your turn, Talia. I'm going to have my go. I can't stand up.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to spend some malice. I'm going to spend all of it.
We get some discipline.
Yep.
You sure do. I'm going to activate Behold the Beacon Angelus. The castle above you fires 5 brilliant pillars as bright as the sun, targeting you all. And I'm going to draw where they are because they will remain on the battlefield until the end of the encounter.
You really like just setting the ground on fire in this game.
The game loves letting me. 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's do that. 5.
Okay, so do we take damage from these immediately?
Oh, you better believe you do. And when you start your turn in them.
Oh no.
So don't do either of those things. Don't be in them and don't start your turn in them. I'm just going to move over for a sec so I can lock these onto the ground. There we go. Okay. Can I get an agility test from everyone who is inside one of these pillars?
Can I take a defensive roll to half the damage? And then shift up to 2 squares after the triggering effect resolves?
Yeah, what's the trigger on defensive roll?
Triggered action is another creature damages you. Oh, okay. So creature.
You can count that. You can count that
You can count it?
for
Okay,
this because this counts as technically the crab is doing this to you.
That's a
Technically
19,
the
you
crab.
fool.
20. No, 20.
That's an 18 for me.
This is
Okay.
agility roll?
Yeah, an
Got it.
agility roll.
I got a tier 3.
Ooh.
Nat
Very
20.
nice.
Nat 20.
Tier 3.
I got
You
a dirty
don't
20.
get
Am
a
I in line
reward.
of effect of myself?
You don't get a reward from Nat 20s for this kind of test because this is an avoid trap sort of thing. So those of you who got tier 3, you take 5 holy damage. Those of you who got
Nick.
tier 2, you take 10 holy damage. You cannot hide or become invisible until the end of your next turn. Those of you who got a tier 1, 12 holy damage, and you can't hide or become invisible, save ends.
So, Nick,
Hmm.
trigger inertial shield, I take half damage. And I also get to make the knockback maneuver as a free triggered action.
You just punch someone because the god ray has hit you. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, you've
So
got an
that's-
enemy next to you. This is the funniest time to use it.
Yeah, okay, so remind me, what do I do for the knockback maneuver?
So you make a might or possibly an agility test. It is going to be one of the maneuvers that is potentially on your sheet, or it's on the sheet
I
that
checked my
Talia's
sheet.
put in the channel. With
I
all the
checked my
basic
sheet and
maneuvers.
it just says you do
Grab the
the
standards
it just
abilities
says-
sheet then. Yeah, grab that from.
Sorry, break-
back.
I just
just
realized
said-
because you're next to one of my sprites, one of my pixies, you get a +1 to that saving throw, if that helps at all.
Grab the standard abilities
That-
PDF that Talia's put in the Discord. It'll be on
Oh,
there.
thank you.
Sorry, so Fennix has just used an ability there with the pixies. And
No.
an Acorn, and now
Acorn's used an ability. Raps has used an ability. I
I
don't
think Fennix was
has?
passive.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, my
Uh-huh.
thing with the pixies is passive.
damn it.
I mean, if you want, I can activate my inertial shield.
Please,
Thus,
The drama.
having the damage.
please.
When you take half damage in this, is it round up or round down?
A round down.
Round down. Okay, 2 then.
So then overall, I took 2 damage from that.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay, so Nick,
Mhm.
it's just saying power roll +2.
That
so
might be
Talia-
that might be all coded to. Hang on, let me get it for you.
So
Uh,
Talia,
da-da-da-da-da.
bear in mind that your ways to gain drama is outside of the start your turn and when something crits.
Yes.
Those other 2, they only happen like once per combat.
Yeah. Which is, enough.
Yeah, no, it's just like you no longer need to worry about like counting the abilities that have been used
Yeah.
by the party.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I've already spent 6 drama, and I'm at 8 currently. so-
Okay, knockback. Power roll plus might, please.
Okay, that's mine.
Just FYI, I've shifted Acorn already for my
Okay.
ability.
13.
Hell yeah.
13 to 2. So
I
with
believe
that,
that's
you get
push
push 2. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to,
You move it. Move the token.
okay. 1, 2.
Very
Get out
nice.
of my face.
Yeah. By the way, if you're pushing things and you slam them against walls, they will take damage. Obviously, that doesn't because it ended in that square.
Yeah.
But just so people who have push abilities are aware, you can knock people through walls, even like into other walls, and things like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
terrain
remember that.
destruction in this game. Excellent. So that was the start of my turn. I've not taken an action yet. That was fun.
When you half damage, Nick, does it go up
Round
or
down.
down? Is it round up or round down? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 2 points to me.
I'm gonna use. Ooh, I haven't got the malice for it. Oh, annoying.
You kind of used all your malice on that post.
No one's nearby, and I can't stand up.
Sorry,
Nick, presumably
you're falling, you can't get up.
that pillars of whatever attack would have affected my minion as well, right?
Anyone who's inside it.
Yeah. Okay. So that
I can't believe that we have lived long enough to see the carcinization of the I've fallen and I can't get up.
I know, right? This is very deeply annoying to me, but I can't do anything because my ranged attack requires malice. So that's the end of my turn, but I get rid of can't stand and taunted, so that's great.
Right, so I can just go in there and give it a punch.
Do it.
Would it be helpful to move it out of there? Closer to
would.
us and away from the civilians? Because I can theoretically move it with the dart. And if that gets it closer to us, then we might be able to
Yeah.
nerd circle it a bit better.
Ruin, you take 5
it were.
holy
I
damage.
like it.
For starting
Well, it's
your
not my
turn
turn.
in the pillar.
It's not my turn yet.
Oh, I thought you were about to have your go. Fair enough, you don't take it. Take it when you start your turn.
Acorn, do you want to go first?
Sure, yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
Acorn, you take 5 holy damage.
No,
I don't. I'm
Acorn's
not
outside
inside
of
the thing.
Acorn's did a dodge roll, and
Yeah.
so
Great job, Acorn.
yeah, they're
I
fine.
tuck and rolled, become the smallest, lankiest.
Fennix, don't
thing
forget
ever.
to update your token's health,
Oh yeah.
because I'm assuming you are not at
okay.
15 anymore. You are probably in more trouble than that.
So if I need range, I have range 5 for this, I believe, for the dart. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you take 5 holy damage.
7. Oh, going through it.
Yeah,
Dang. Okay.
you just
I
run
can't
straight through it like.
recall that. Yeah. Yeah. Acorn's not terribly smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that.
It could have been worse. I could have put them at the entrance.
Yeah. Take damage. I'm at 16. Zach, let me.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
You got,
That's
you know,
fine.
24
It's
more hit
fine.
points to lose or
Yeah.
something like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 more so that I can get in range.
You got
guess.
cover there from that table if you need it.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. Love that for me. And then I guess I'm gonna toss this dart at this crab to try and move it towards me.
Okay.
Or
You
I guess
do
I can
a power roll.
teleport it. Yes. Okay.
And this does have damage attached to it. Oh, but it's not rolled damage.
Yes.
Damn!
Yes.
Your sin is avoided.
My sin.
Your sin. It's not rolled damage because it's 1 damage flat, and then the effect is rolled, so it's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Curses.
I was like, I'm not doing that.
Damn.
Do I add anything to this? To the range roll? Is it agility or
It would be agility. So your sheet should list a ranged free strike as an option
right,
on it.
free strikes. Yes.
And you can just follow that along.
Gotcha. Okay, so I got a 13. So that would be
Tier
tier
2.
2. You can teleport the target up to 4 squares. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
let's
move
try
it
and
4
get it.
squares. It
1.
can teleport through walls if you want, as long as you have line of sight on the end point.
Okay, so it was. But I don't have.
Teleport up here.
I don't have
You
line
can't
of
get the
sight.
civilians
for
then.
over
Is this
here.
a window?
You have line of sight here. You could get it into that square. You just have to have line of sight on one of
Yeah.
the squares. That's a barricade
cool.
that would need to be broken
Okay.
for people to get through.
Over here. you
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Terrible
Okay.
news. Oh, and I
Pop
take
it
1
over
damage.
there. And 1 damage, yes.
Awful.
And then I think I still have. Can you split up movement in this?
Yes, you can. If
Or-
you've got
yeah.
any movement
Okay,
left, you
I think
can
I
keep going.
still have one more movement, or I guess I have more because of our troubadours
Oh, yes.
stuff. But I'm just going to hop the table basically and
Okay.
hide behind it, and then hope for the best.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good. Okay. I believe it's my turn. I have a soul orb.
No, yeah.
Soul orb is going up to Raps.
Like Talia in the background has just been like creating graphics.
Yep.
Yeah. She's been busy making graphics. It's fine. We do it live. Okay, so Heavenly Flash. That
Hey,
is
so
beautiful. A 19.
that's
What's happening?
wait, never mind. Never
Okay.
mind. No, not using my ability.
Heavenly Flash. You take free damage.
Yes, I will.
Raps, and you. Oh, what is your intuition?
My intuition is 2.
Damn. Okay, you are not blinded. Save ends.
Okay, 3 damage.
Free damage.
3
Though.
damage, you say, Nick?
Yeah.
Let's make that 1 damage, and I'd like to make a knockback.
Okay, you're using your triggered act. No, you've used that.
Oh wait, oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, that comes back next round.
Okay, never mind then.
That's its go. There's 1 minion left. It's just doing its best. It's trying. Who's up next?
Amazing.
I'd like to do something about
so-
this minion, please.
Oh, yeah, few mana.
Everyone else is trying to deal with the boss. And Raps is having like a fight to the death with a glowing orb.
Okay, so first of all, Constance is going to blast the minion.
Yep.
Oh, drop the dice.
What did it land on?
Oh, the
7.
drama.
That's 8,
Mhm.
9, 10, 11.
Anything pushing it above 11 there?
You have an edge from Fennix.
Oh yeah, an edge, so that makes it a 13.
13, tier 2. Beautiful.
Yep, it's 5 fire damage from Summer's Bolt as she just blasts it.
Boom.
Nice.
Okay, and this frees up Raps, who's going to just shout to Constance. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I'm just going to use what Mother and Father taught me, and I'm going to run.
Okay, Lady
one-
Franzak, you probably want to get out of that. Oh, there we go. Take 5 holy damage, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the GM's pet, but I was going to mention it.
Yeah. I don't think I was going to get away with it.
No, no, not at all.
For a while
Okay.
there,
I'm going to spend a recovery of my maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
That's put me back up to 18.
Okay, very good.
I'll just...
you won't like me when I went to a cover week.
Okay, well, how many to spend? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I get another 2 because I started in the Troubadour's aura.
That's
is that
right.
right?
Yep.
10.
What is this
Yeah,
aura
11.
around Ruin? What does that do?
It's the null aura.
That is my. Yep, that is my.
Oh. Okay, I thought you meant like the golden one. Like, you should be intimately familiar with all the golden aura does.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
a null
golden
field.
shower.
It
No,
dampens
I
enemy
think we'll have one.
abilities, provided that the enemy is within the field.
Ah.
Yep.
Very
Yeah,
good,
that's
very
my
good.
turn, then.
It's my turn.
Oh wait, no, I haven't used an action, main action yet, have I?
Oh no, you probably want to do that, yeah.
Okay. What have
You
I
can convert it to
got
extra
for
movement
me?
if you just need to move more.
That's true.
Now look, I know that this is a big intimidating solo boss, but what if it went and then it let all of us go in sequence before it went again.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. It starts my turn, so I get heroic resources. Do I have any mains with movement? I don't.
Remember, everyone has, everyone apart from Ruin has an extra 2 surges or bonus damage. If you wish.
Let me know when your turn is done.
Yeah, I'm just going to use extra movement to run over here. And that's my turn.
Okay, sounds good. All right, villain action number 2. Shocking reposition.
Ooh.
Use a maneuver. Well, actually, I don't even need to. It just happens. I haven't even used a maneuver. I leap into the sky and crash down next to Raps over here.
Come on. Why's it always me?
Because you're right in the middle. You are the most targeted. In fact, I'm going to go 1 there. There we go. Now there's a bunch of people.
Oh no, not the squishy ones.
The squishy ones indeed. Okay. I need an agility test from Raps, from Fennix, from Vesta, and from Ruin, and from Acorn, and from the 2 minions here. It's burst 5.
Oh, that's 13.
Wow.
15.
Raps, you get a +1 from this because you're next to one of my pixies.
16.
This is going to be very funny.
12.
Vesta, I hope you fail.
Agility, you said?
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
I think Raps gets +2 because you're next to
17.
2 of my pixies.
Oh, 17.
Very nice.
Oh, I got 12, but am I behind cover? Is that capital?
You are actually. So you are going to have an edge. Yeah, you're going to have an edge. Normally it would be I have a Bane, but I'm not the one rolling, so you have an edge. So you get +2. Very good.
I
14.
Okay, so
Crit?
The house has moved into
crit?
one of its beams. Does it
I
take
crit.
damage?
no,
You can't crit on a saving.
technically yes, but it's got immunity holy
No,
5.
but
do you not crit on savings? Oh,
No.
You don't crit on saves. It's the only thing. It's the only thing you don't crit on. Okay, those of you who got tier 1 results. Anyone? Damn shame. Those of you who got tier 2 results. Okay, 8 sonic damage. You are prone and you can't stand until the end of your next turn.
God damn it. Is Sonic one of the things that I have? Is it one of the resistances? Let me check. No!
Those of you with
curses.
tier 3 results, 5 sonic damage and you are prone.
oh, we have a
How
tier
often
3.
can I roll out of the way
Wow.
to
That one is as a normal triggered action.
Is it
You can
just
only do
one?
once per round. Yeah,
Once,
if it says
yeah.
free triggered, you can do it anytime. Although obviously your hesitation is weakness, you can't have 2 goes in 1 round.
I'm winded. Hell yeah.
Okay, so was I proned?
I'm also
Yes,
winded.
everyone is prone.
Yeah.
It's just whether you can stand up or not. And that is tier 2. You can't stand until the end of your next turn. So that was a nice little villain action as it launches into the air. I almost ripped my glasses off my face saying that. Lands next to you and the shockwave knocks you all to the ground. It is then going to use its claws. It is going to target Fennix.
No!
It is going to target Vesta. As it
Oh,
can
no.
target
Cool.
2 people at once and you're both on the ground.
Cool.
So prone can't stand. Does that save ends or end of turn?
End of turn. It was save ends if you had a tier 1 result.
All right.
Do we still have our sin? If it's or does that do end of turn things?
Once your turn ends, your sin is gone.
Raps, when
Fennix hasn't
my
gone yet.
minions next to you die, I am going to spend 2 recoveries, so you can have an extra 8 temporary stamina.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Tier 2 result. 9 damage to Vesta and Fennix.
9?
Did
9
hang on.
damage.
Did it get a?
Oh no.
Did it get any bonuses for us being prone? By the way.
I included those when I was. It would have had an edge.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, it actually would have had a double bane. So. Turnabout is fair play, Nick.
Turnabout is fair play.
play.
To be fair, turnabout is fair play. Please explain.
Yeah. Well, that's my triggered action. Turnabout is fair play. I am spending 3 drama because I have 13.
That's too many. That's illegal. That's a lot of drama. It's very dramatic. Okay, you're 13. You're going to spend free drama.
Yeah, and your edge became a double bane.
It becomes a double bane. It doesn't just become a bane.
It becomes a bane if I don't spend drama.
Wow. Okay, so tier 1 result. Tier 1 result. Okay, 5 damage to each of you, not 9.
Okay.
Oh, Nick, question. Was this its main action?
Yes.
Cool. I get 1 discipline.
Do you just get discipline for... I'm not using any malice.
The first time in each combat round, an enemy in the area of your null field ability uses the main action.
God damn!
What do you know? Because my null field has expanded because I didn't take my turn.
Damn!
My null field is also there.
I'm just giving out hero resources now. You're also both... what are your might scores? Fennix and Vesta.
0.
Oh, 1.
Okay, Vesta, you're not grabbed because it's tier 1. You've saved yourself. Fennix, you are grabbed.
Oh no, I know what that's all about.
You are stuck in its claws. So while grabbed, your speed...
Does it move me out of this yellow square?
No. While grabbed, your speed is 0. You can be repositioned by the Harvester of Souls. You take a Bane on abilities against anybody other than the Grabber. The Grabber will take you with them. You will no longer be grabbed if the Grabby teleports. But yeah, it might consume you. That could be concerning to you. I don't know, you might be into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also
Nick,
dead
these are children.
or dying.
You are dying. You are dying, which means you are bleeding. You will die at -1/2, so that's -7. You have 7 health remaining.
That's a little bit of a problem there.
Every time you act, every time you take a main action, or a triggered action, or you make a test or ability roll using might or agility, you will take 1d6 plus 1 damage. So maybe don't do that.
Okay.
You also can't use the catch breath maneuver, which lets you spend a recovery. Others can heal you using their main action to use the heal action, or any other actions that would provide healing. Things like healing potions, things like that. You can also spend hero tokens to spend recoveries for free. Remember that.
Yeah.
You still have those, and we're getting near the end of the
really
session.
good idea.
That is my go. Oh, no, I've got a maneuver. I shall accuse the disobedient.
You've still got things you can do.
Yeah, I get maneuvers as well. I'm going to accuse Acorn of being disobedient.
I mean, that's fair.
Shadow? Surely not.
You have Sin 5 save ends. And your trigger is end turn 3 or more squares away from the harvester. You will take 5 damage.
So I have to be close to it.
You got to get
not
closer.
Take damage?
Yeah. Come closer. It'll be fine. You won't get picked up in the claws and eaten.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, both his claws are full right now, so that's true.
Don't be so disobedient, is what I'm saying. And that is my turn.
Okay.
Question. If I moved here 1 space up, would I be flanking?
Yes, you would. You'd be flanking with Raps. You wouldn't be flanking with Fennix or Vesta. You've got to be doing opposite sides, but you would be flanking with Raps.
Yeah,
you might want to get up,
like a
but
clear
you
line.
can't stand. You're crawling.
Can't stand. Yeah. Does anybody else have like a go that they think will?
I've already taken my turn.
Yeah.
If I do my main action,
I will say that if you start your turn you will take 5 damage, so you'll go into dying.
Yes. So I would probably, if we spend hero tokens for recoveries, does that cost anything action economy?
No.
Wise? Okay. So I'd probably do that. But if I use witty banter and I attack it, I can make. Is grabbed ended by a saving throw?
No.
It was ended by
Well, the
teleporting, wasn't it?
escape grab action will get you out,
Okay.
but not
I
not a
can-
saving throw.
I can give Fennix a recovery to spend.
You
Like,
can always use it on
Fennix can
Acorn
spend a
Sin.
recovery.
That is ended with a saving throw.
That's true. I could do that. But
And if anybody
I-
can move the Harvest for Souls, it would move me potentially out of the yellow square.
Yeah. So I can
Fortunately, the only
help
way
Fennix
I
spend
can
a
move
recovery,
it.
but that's it.
If you force move the Harvester of Souls away from Fennix, Fennix will remain behind but be no longer grabbed.
Oh.
Cool.
Provided you get the Harvester of Souls out of reach of Fennix. Its reach might be larger than 1, I'll just say that. It's got big arms,
So yeah, I think
big claws, big grabbing.
I do have an ability. I
You
do
might
have
be
an
better
ability
going.
that allows slide, but that's only on tier 2 and 3.
Slide is good. Slide's the
Slide
most
is fun.
powerful one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just try and get up and try and move the harvester again?
Have you
I don't
gone
know
yet
if I'm
this
allowed
round?
to stand up. I cannot remember.
I
I think you
so.
did to teleport
I
it.
think. Oh yeah.
Yes, that would have been your.
Never
yeah.
mind then. My bad.
So it is just Vesta, Ruin, and I think Fennix who haven't gone. I think Raps, you've gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
Raps
go
is gone.
last.
Right.
Just let me die.
Yeah, I think I'll go next. Maybe something that I can do can give it a disbenefit.
I will just add, all of you, feel free to just take your goes in order from this point because I've had my 2 turns.
Okay. Well, then I'll go next.
And I've used my
oh,
villain
wait.
action. I can't do any more legendaries until next round. So,
Okay, well, if they can't do anything anymore, Vesta Lee, do you have enough points to do an upstage?
Yeah. Yeah. I sure do.
I don't like the look on Pixel's face
you
right
be
now.
able
There's an
to?
idea happening. I'm concerned.
Oh, no, that's not working how I'm thinking. Though still, it would help.
I can, yes.
All right, then go ahead.
Okay. Before I... No, I'll take the damage, it's fine. So, what do I have to do to stop being prone?
You use a maneuver to stand up.
Use a maneuver to stand up. It's annoying, but yeah, sure, okay. I do that. I also take 5 damage because I started in the thing.
Yes, you do.
That's fine.
Which happens at the start of your turn, which means you can't use the catch breath thing, right?
Yeah, but you can use
That's
Zero
right.
Yeah.
But I can use
Hero
hero
token.
tokens.
We've got
So
like 4 of
if
them
no one
left.
objects, because we have 5, I'm going to do
Just
that.
use them.
Yeah, so you're using 2?
Yes, please. Spend a recovery. Recovery. Okay, so I am at 3. That's not ideal, but it's HP. Okay, and then yes, I'm going to use a maneuver instead of a main action and upstage.
Okay.
So grab.
You used your maneuver to get out.
Yeah, but I then trade a main action for a maneuver.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah. And I'm going to zoom away from the crab a bit so I'm dying less.
Okay.
There we go. So Fennix is still
Oh.
in the aura.
This is a good point to mention that, like, you have different choreographies.
Yeah, but it says that I changed them at the start of the round.
Yeah, but like for bearing in mind in the future, like you could.
Oh yeah.
Like, is revitalizing Limerick one that's like flat across of them? Yeah,
yes,
that.
Believe so.
In a situation where we're all like pretty closely grouped together, that's probably a good one.
Yeah. 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 So that's not the next coming around. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's a good idea. It's like
yes.
that fucking turret of yours all over again.
Sure is. And so now I make a power roll +2.
Okay.
It's well, it's only a tier 1 result, but that means you're still taunted and prone because your agility was less than 0.
Yeah. Bonk. And
Flip
taunted.
the crab. Flip the crab.
Isn't it?
Is that end of turn?
Yeah, end of turn for
The
taunted.
taunted. Yep.
Yeah. And
Very good.
yeah. That's it.
Okay, great.
Suddenly very excited for the start
That's all
of the
I'm allowed
next
to do.
round.
Next person.
All right, that'll be me. So I take 4 damage
Mm-hmm.
because I believe it's holy, right?
It is holy damage, yes. And
Yep.
you have damage immunity 1 to holy, so you subtract 1.
1, 2.
Yep,
And
you're crawling
then-
along on the ground.
I'm flanking.
And that goes away.
Harvester of Souls is prone.
Mm-hmm.
So
You'll have a double edge. Oh, a single edge because you're prone.
yeah, that I was thinking like double edge before I realized, oh no, I'm prone as well.
Yeah. Still, it's good.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
So I will spend 5 heroic resources
Uh-oh.
to use Phase Strike.
Heck yeah.
Don't like the sound of that.
Oh, that's a 17.
That's tier 3. I'll take
So-
5 additional damage because you have
You're-
attacked
you're-
his weak point for massive damage.
You're taking 5 additional damage. You're taking 8 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And also, do you have an intuition of less than 2?
Intuition is 1. That's annoying.
So you are now out of phase, save ends.
What is that?
A target
Okay.
who goes out of phase is slowed, has their stability reduced by 2, and can't obtain a tier 3 outcome on ability rolls.
Whoa.
Heck yeah.
That's kind of disgusting. Don't like that. Please don't do that ever again. That's cool as hell. Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
and,
see what my 5-point move does.
you like showing off your little vortex of energy? Well, I also have one. I am going to use Psychic Pulse with another 3 points.
3 points of damage.
No, not 3 points of damage. That's 3 points to use it. That's psychic damage of 4.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn, size of your null ability increases by 1, so it stays as it is. It was supposed to go back, but like,
But you just
doesn't really
re-upped
matter.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of your current turn, which would be about now, each enemy in the area of your null field ability takes psychic damage equal to 2. But hang on.
It's just a little like plink damage. It's like we're playing Vampire Survivors right now. There's
Hang
200 numbers coming up above this thing.
But before I do end it, actually, do we want to use a hero token to like just add 2 surges and then with the psychic pulse add 4 damage onto it?
I mean, you've got 2 surges from my thing earlier. Oh no, Ruin doesn't.
No, I didn't.
You're cool?
Yeah, do it.
Go for it.
Okay, I'll spend 1 hero token, so we're down to 2.
Okay.
Take 2 surges and then use both of them on the psychic pulse, so that's an extra 4 damage.
Bringing it to 50. Congratulations.
And then... Oh,
You have done 1/5 of its health.
What?
And then
Solos
end
are
turn-
bullshit.
and then end turn for 2 damage, I guess. Jeez.
We're gonna be here all night, gang.
Well, anyone else left to go, or is that the round?
Can anyone do anything to help me?
Ben doesn't want to say that he's
Fennix
left
is
to
good.
go.
I am. I'm in
Ben,
the
spend 2 hero
yellow
tokens.
square. I'm bleeding. I can spend the hero tokens to heal, but it's gonna like put me straight back down again.
How many hero tokens have you got left? Because Talia, you
We
just
got
spent
2,
2, right?
Yeah, I think we have
We
2.
have 2 left.
And Pixel spent
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
We have
we
2.
have 2 left.
So we got 2.
You had 5? Oh, wow. Yeah, you weren't spending them anywhere near quick enough. Spend it. It
Because
ends
you gave me an extra one.
soon. You may as well. Yeah, no. I
Yeah.
believe you. I was just like, damn, you're not spending them fast enough.
Okay, so I spend 2 to gain 2 recoveries, right?
No, you gain the healing amount of your recovery without spending a recovery.
Oh, okay. Well, that would give me 10 health.
10 health. Your recovery is huge. Jesus. I suppose it's 'cause your health pool is tiny.
Okay. Right.
Very nice. No longer bleeding. Still grabbed, but no longer bleeding. Obviously. Oh, and then you take 5 damage,
And then straight back down to 5.
which means you are
That's good.
winded. But
Yes,
you're not dead.
But that's
and,
already.
You know.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
And you can take a
Yeah,
maneuver
winded
to
is
catch
better
your
than
breath
bleeding.
again if you
Okay.
want.
Right.
Yes, you can.
I guess the first thing that's going to happen is I will get some critters out. I will. Do I want to go bell ringers again, or do I want dandelites? Let's go dandelites because they have might. So I'm gonna get out. It's 3 of these.
Oh, sorry. Escape grab is a maneuver, by the way.
Okay.
I can't wait for Vesta Lee to
Teleport them into the
use some recoveries.
flow.
I just came back from the Winded City.
Who do I want? Let's put this over here. Rest can have one next to her.
Keep in mind that.
Actually, no, these don't provide any benefit for you being. Oh, I can actually put these on me, and then they get cover from being on me.
So is this you using your cool 4th action?
No, this just happens at the start of every round.
Oh, it just happens. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I get free signature minions at the start of every round.
Fantastic.
Okay. Can I use these to drag myself, or try and drag myself out of the grip of the Harvester of Souls?
Yes, because the maneuver escape grab can be done on someone, so you can have them do it.
Yes, I would like to do that. Right. Let me just look up escape grab. Here we go. Okay, power roll. Power roll +2, and is this a might roll? Do I add might to this?
This one is might or agility.
Okay, yeah, might. Let's go. So these things have 2 might. And yeah, it's a maneuver they all just do together. So let's go. That is a 15 plus 4? 19.
+4. Jesus. How did you get +4?
So I've got 2 might. These things have 2 might, and it says power roll +2 in the standard abilities thing.
Okay, so where'd +4 come from?
Because they have 2 might as well.
No,
Do I not add the
that'll
might?
be the +2 will be included in there in the might.
The +2, yeah, might.
The
be
plus
because
2
it
is-
came from.
It's
Oh, is that
Probably
because
automatically
it's
adding
Talia's
a
character?
might, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
it is just
Yeah.
power roll plus your might, so it'd be
Gotcha.
+2.
All right, so
which is still
okay.
good. I just want to
Yeah, and it's still
be
17.
clear on it. Yeah, still 17, still tier 3, so you escape, and you don't take any damage in the escape, which is great.
Okay.
Let me see if I can fix that.
I'll have them. Let's see if I can grab all these things at the same time. And nope. Why does the grab not button work?
Couldn't tell you, I'm afraid.
Because you're currently pointing.
I'm stuck. Here we go. Right. I'll have them. I can't move my character token.
No, for some reason it's locked. Hang on. There you go.
Huh. Thank you.
No worries.
Yes. And I will have them grab me out of the aura of the pillar thingy. Okay. So that's the maneuver and the move for my minions.
Yeah. How did they drag you out? They helped you escape a grab. They can't then move you, unless they're also grabbing you. But they only get one maneuver as minions. That's your action economy. Is that the minions can do much less.
They grab. They can't drag me. They're just undoing the grab.
It just pulls you out of grip. You can then move, of course. You can stand up as a maneuver.
I would then take a attack of opportunity if I actually moved.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's prone, so it can't.
Indeed, it's prone. Actually, it will have a bane. So yeah, it absolutely can't.
Yeah, double baned because taunted.
Indeed, double baned. So taunt is a really good way of letting people move around, freely, which is great. Okay, very nice, very nice.
And I'm gonna move around the corner, so I hopefully don't get hurt again.
Good idea.
I guess I will. I'm gonna send my sprites onto it, so they're in its space.
Yep. Okay.
They've done a maneuver, so they can't do an attack, but they can move. And I still have a main action that I can do with Fennix.
Yes, you've not used your main action yet.
And I will call forth. I think I now have 4 essence. Okay. I will call forth some. These are sprite orchie guards.
Ooh. Okay. What do they look like?
These are basically they're shield sprites. And I will put them near people to protect them. Basically, they can take damage for you.
That's really cool. Yeah. Okay.
2
defenders.
for 3 essence.
2 for 3 essence. Very nice.
And I shall color these red.
All right.
I'll put one next to Vesta, or between Vesta and Ruin, and another one next to Raps, as she is also in danger. And
she is the danger.
Oh, I can get these things to do stuff as well.
I think that usually uses your action, doesn't it?
That uses my action, doesn't use their action.
Yeah, but you've just used that to call forth.
Yeah, but they still get their own action.
Oh, okay.
The orchie guards.
Right. All right. Okay.
New actions have been introduced to the field.
Yeah. This is,
you're just destroying the action economy at this point.
Oh yeah, and destroying my brain.
MCDM, what were you doing with this?
Okay. Where is the thing? Guards. Right. Yeah, I don't know. They've got 3 strikes, right? Surely that means they can do an attack, right? They don't have an attack listed in.
If they don't have an attack, then they can probably only free strike when you're
Okay.
When
free strike would be
you allow them to do a free strike through your abilities and things like that.
Okay. Well, in that case, it just stands guard next to each of the people it's standing next to.
Yeah, fair.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm alive!
Very, very nice. That is the end of the round, I believe. Has everyone gone?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And
Well-
I am changing my tune.
Well, just to get
So to
ahead of
speak.
you a little bit there, as you fight this massive enemy crab, hordes of those glowing orbs appear around you.
Oh, here I was thinking that this was scripted pity.
No, you're not out of the woods yet, but that is where we're ending for tonight.
Oh, thank fuck.
Well done, everyone, on your first draw steel combat. Well, two of you, it's your first ever draw steel combat. For the rest of you, it's your first solo fight. And against an enemy I wrote myself as well, just to make things even eviler against you all. You're doing all right. None of you are dead yet, which is fantastic. And we'll see how things go. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. Before we go, let's go around amongst each other, and I'll just go to the normal view. There we go. And why don't you tell me what you're doing? We're going to start with Bree. Bree, what you doing? Explain
In
yourself.
general?
Yeah.
Okay. I stream on
Explain yourself,
Twitch.
Bree.
Explain.
I'm just a simple tiefling, leave me be. Yep. Currently on Twitch and streaming Demon School on Monday and Wednesdays. Not this Monday because I'll actually be playing Draw Steel in an unstreamed game. That's besides the point.
I can't stop running
Blame
Draw Steel, apparently.
Blame
I
Nick for
can,
that.
actually. It's the finale on Monday, so that's great.
Thursday will be Lancer, I think, but I'm not sure which groups.
Yeah, you're in group 1.
It's not my group.
I'm in group 1, so I'll be playing Lancer on Keith's channel on Thursday.
I swear the shadow
And
command
other
just
than
doesn't work anymore.
that, nothing planned. Apart from all the things I just said.
Okay, how about Pixel? Explain yourself.
Well, I'm in this, and will be in this. The second, I think it's the Thursday after next.
Yep.
And then, but the Thursday before the Thursday after next, which is next Thursday.
What is
I
going
will
on?
also be on twitch.tv/KaynSD. That's KAYNSD. For Lancer, with Bree, and also in the meantime, I guess I'll be drawing some more tokens and finishing beautifying what will assuredly be fantastic looking corpses next session.
Hackers on one team. It'll be great.
And at some point in the future, it's going to be really late, but, you know, life happens. Guild of Icons Adventures, Baboonmas will be happening at some point. It must.
Finally. Baboons. Okay, Ben, explain yourself.
Hello, I'm Ben Newbon, and you can find me on Blue Sky and Discord at Ben Newbon. That's NEWBON. I will also be in the Lancer game next Thursday with Bree and Pixel at twitch.tv/KaneSD. I also run the Cybertopia AP podcast using my own Cybertopia system. You can find that anywhere you find your podcasts. Also on my YouTube at Ben Newbon. I also have an itch page with all the games that I make, including Overgrown, my weird animal hybrid one, and Cybertopia, and others. What's it? bennewbon.itch.io. I think that's everything.
I'm going to try typing that in and see what happens. bennewbon.itch.io.
What is that link that I sell stuff on?
Hey, that does work. Excellent.
Hey!
Yeah, so everyone
Hell
use that
yeah.
link. bennewbon.itch.io. And yeah, pick up
Assuming it's
Cybertopia,
this
it's
Ben
great.
Newbon.
Also Overgrown, which is fantastic. We've played both of those on this channel and had a lot of fun.
I was a squirrel.
It's true, you were You were. I was a golden retriever, if I remember.
Yeah.
Slash. No, wait. I would.
You
that
were
was
a golden
that was
retriever one time and a
Cybertopia.
bear on another one. No,
I was a bumble bear in Overgrown.
Yeah.
you were
Barry,
also a
the
dog in
bumble
one
bear.
of the Overgrowns. Yeah.
Possibly. We've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
The system we're going to use for the Guild of Icons 2 finale is going to be overgrown. It's going to be wild.
Oh,
It's gonna be wild. No, it's not going to be Overgrown. I already know what the finale is. We're going to go over to Hanan. Explain yourself.
Explain. Yeah, hi, I'm Hanan. I occasionally stream, not that often, but you can find me on Goblin Hellion, either here or mastodon.art, or also on Instagram, Goblin Hellion. I do tattoos, so if you want a tattoo by a chill little goblin, then come find me.
Seek me
That's
out. It's a quest.
Seek me. Yeah, you have to find me physically before you can actually request a tattoo.
Fantastic.
Do they have to answer your riddles free?
Yes, my riddle's three.
Yes. It's the first riddle. What fucking tattoo do you want?
Yeah. Everyone fails.
Yeah, I imagine. Talia, what about you? Explain yourself.
I stream sometimes.
Hmm.
Twitch.tv/SuperTaliaDX. And at some point, I'll be here making Nick's life miserable with Bree and Goggles in Dokapon Kingdom. It's supposed to happen sometime. And also, at the end of the month,
I hope not.
I'll be
I can't
making Nick's life miserable, but not on purpose, with Earth Defense Force 5.
Oh,
with
right,
Iris.
yeah. I was wondering what I'd forgotten, but no. Yeah. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I loved EDF 4.1 with Iris, and now we got extra chaos. Extra chaos. It's gonna be awesome. I hope Godzilla
Extra
returns.
chaos.
All right, and then lastly, me. Explain myself. I'm me. You, if you're on this
Explain
channel,
yourself, Nick.
you already have an inkling of the things I do. It's things like this. It's things like various, gaming streams and such like that. Mostly falling in holes and complaining. That's it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribing button. Apparently, it helps. I don't know. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Stop commenting on my things. I don't need it. I don't want your engagement. Go, run along. I don't know what's happening.
Leave.
Comment
Why
on
are
what
you
Nick's
watching
videos.
us?
I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it completely.
We started out with nice to meet you or not, and now we're finishing with fuck off.
We don't need your engagement. Dimension
gone.
20, critical role. They're over there. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Go and watch Critical Role. You don't deserve this.
Be nice to yourself.
Go and watch your favorite flavor of Brennan Lee Mulligan, depending on which version of Brennan Lee Mulligan you want. Critical Role Brennan Lee Mulligan or Dimension 20 Brennan Lee Mulligan. There are no Brennan Lee Mulligans here, and there never will be. Be gone.
No one has
I've
that
been
charisma.
here the whole time.
Wow, we really kind of fell apart at the end there.
We fell apart completely at the end there, yeah. It's happening.
If you could pinpoint one specific moment at which you think the engagement just tanked, what do you think it would be?
I mean, I'll be able to find out thanks to the analytics, but it's probably this. It's probably this. All of this in general, yeah.
And you'd hope it would be this and not something much earlier.
You'd hope, and yet you never know.
As soon as
Anyway,
we said pixies, just lost.
yeah, just gone, absolutely gone. Right, well, thank you all for joining me for this first session in the Book of Hope. I think you've all done fantastically well, because there's a lot of moving parts in Draw Steel, and it takes a long time to pick that up in practice, and I think you all nailed it. I'll see you all in 2 weeks for part 2, and for various other things before then, I'm sure. Say goodbye to the audience before I rapidly hit the button and transition to an outro screen where you won't be audible.
Goodbye to the audience before I rapidly hit the transition button.
And I've pressed it. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've all had a wonderful time. I certainly have. I think this is a fantastic system. This was Draw Steel by MCDM, and we are only just scratching the surface on the things we can do in it as well. Huge thank you to everyone who has been watching. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you. I saw an anonymous gifter gifting out subs earlier. Thank you very, very much for that as well. And a huge thank you to everyone who supports this stream. If you want to be one of these wonderful supporters, you can go to ko-fi.com/HisCursedness or patreon.com/HisCursedness and support at any of the tiers there. So a huge thank you to the people who do that. Their names are coming up at the moment. So thank you to Icky Fu. Thank you to Talia May. Thank you to Al Wyvern, Ben Newbon, Bringing the Revolution, Catbat, Neo Gets, 8-Bit Goggles, Aeon, Craig Perko, Envis, Max Magana, Summerbee, and Terran Jokes. I'll see you all very, very soon. The Guild of Icons will return.